Okay. We are live. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah, deadlock. You can wait to update so that Poppy can open. That's okay. I don't need to play deadlock right now, actually. That's fine. Hello. I'm glad to be here. Hello, Clavis mini playtime. Something like that, yeah. Hoping to finish it today. There should be no reason we don't. But you know what? You never know for sure. So, what's the plan today? I was going to finish chapter 3 the first stream, so this one could be shorter. However, I got carried away doing goofy things. So now we get to spend more time with with these chapters. So, yep, there we go. Okay. Cool. So yeah, we got to go back to chapter 3. Hopefully my save's still here because if you were here last time, there was an update that had reverted after I was done streaming. The update that I was on got reverted because it had issues. I don't know if there's been a new update since. I guess we'll have to keep our eyes peeled, but I'm pretty sure achievements no longer work. They're gonna be re-added, I guess. And a lot of the just like updates to keep things consistent, I think, between chapters was changed. Like a lot of the settings and stuff were normalized, I think. But hopefully that means I can change my FPS. Oh yes I can. Dude, this is 15 FPS. Yeah, so they reverted it. Right. Yeah, so now I'm on 15. Okay. Let's do 120. Yeah, apply. We're in. One of the big complaints too I heard from that was this. They changed it so that you couldn't change your settings, apparently. I didn't even notice. I was looking for that, and I'm like, am I insane? Because I was just like, okay, they must have standardized it so you can't change everything. It's just like a normal general quality slider, which, you know, is a bit less, you know, usable, I think. It's a bit less customizable, obviously, but whatever. New game, wait! It doesn't have my save. No way! Oh, you're kidding. Mob entertainment when I get you. Didn't I already have to restart this once because I soft locked? You're kidding. This is bad. Okay, well I don't well now we just gotta play through chapter 3 for like the third time, I think. So let's not waste any time. Why did I have to restart last time? I remember there was a reason. That's a good question. Oh boy, I did something to soft lock myself in some goofy way. I think I hit a save somewhere earlier. Find a way out. Okay, the settings look good. We're gonna be messing with the FPS now that the FPS actually works. Hey Maury, what's up? Yeah, well, oh my gosh. With chapter 5, I'm a little rusty still, you know? I may know a lot of bugs, but in terms of the gameplay, I gotta get back into it. Can't be dying a whole bunch on chapter 5. Come on, we gotta like deathless first try, obviously. Obviously. But no, I don't know how long chapter 5 is gonna be. I'm honestly hoping not terribly long. Okay, well I could have jumped that, whatever. I'm hoping not terribly long because I'm hoping to finish it in one day, and I'm not gonna be able to. I'm gonna wait actually. And I'm not gonna be able to stream until later in the shoot. Well, I'm not going to be able to stream until later in the day, so I don't want the stream to go on too long. I wonder how long Chapter 4 took me. I was able to do it in an afternoon, so surely we'll be okay. And that had, like, Giga Yarnaby. I remember the Day 1 Yarnaby section, which we're going to get to hopefully later today, unless something catastrophic happens. It was horrible. Oh my god, I'm glad they fixed that. Yeah, 3 days. Really? Oh man, that's crazy to think. They were defending the Lily design in their Discord. I hope they're right. What is this? It's just a random tape, whatever. I don't need to watch that. But, yeah, no, I don't know about the design, but they said that we've only seen a small portion of the game, so I'm hoping it's a relatively small section. Bubba. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Feels like forever since I played this. I've been so busy the past few days. It's like back to playing Poppy again. What? I almost can't believe Chapter 5 is coming out. And that it's probably the last? Oh my gosh. It's not my normal stream time. I was going to stream earlier, but yesterday, Valentine's Day, it's one of my friends' birthdays, so we usually hang out for a little bit, have a good time. So I was up pretty late playing games and just chilling. A lot of what were we even playing? A lot of like Smash Bros, which you know I'm not that good at. Well, actually, there's a bit of a history with our friend group in Smash. We're not very competitive, I'll say that, but I don't think a lot of people are. I don't know, actually. Hello, Mia. Welcome. What happens when you don't gamble? Chapter 5 is gonna have gambling. The end of the beginning? No. No, they're gonna have spin-offs. I mean, come on. I did this last time, too, but no, surely this is the end of, like, the main story, at least for a little bit, you know? Like, I want them to go back and fix a project, TBH. But yeah, no, I was supposed to stream earlier today, like I normally do, or yesterday, but I was crazy busy yesterday. It was a good kind of busy. The other days was more work busy, but today, or yesterday was more of a, oh my gosh, what is this chair? Hold up. It's my FPS, isn't it? Okay, well, we're going to 30. So don't get too upset. Happy belated birthday to your friend. Thank you. Also, sorry I didn't respond to your message, Mio. I'm gonna be honest. Completely forgot. I actually, I had a lot of college work that I had to get to this week. And then I logged in, I did it. And then there was a new assignment posted. I'm like, I got so much stuff I need to do. And I was just in a call. I'm like, I might as well try to get ahead. And I actually did 2 weeks, a 2-week assignment in one night, which is, I'm quite proud of, actually. I just like zoned out and just did it. I don't even know how. 500 Poppy spinoffs? Yep, that's the future. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, what is this? This was more consistent in the last? The new patch that got reset. The Smiling Critters spinoff? Hey, if any group deserves a spinoff, it is the Smiling Critters, though. We need more from each of them, you know? Like, a lot of them were just used to, in this chapter, to, like, oh my gosh, it's not lifting. Okay, we're going to 15. Bear with me. We're going to 15. But, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Ugh. Okay. Thank you. Dude, 15 FPS is atrocious. Oh! Come on. Come on, Poppy. If this doesn't work, I'm gonna play it normally. Don't worry. We're not gonna try this much longer. But I can't resist. The original patch of this game, this was a lot better, easier to do before they semi-patched it, and now you have to be at an abysmal 15 where this happens. I don't know why every chapter has different physics. Need more icky licky? Dude, the Nightmare Critters, I don't know if they deserve a spinoff. Okay, I'm gonna stop. I'll spare us the pain of that, but I might go back to doing that in a later section of the game because I really want to make it work. Wait, it's out? No. No, Withered Circle. Maybe... It says, hey, it says, will Chapter 5 be an improvement? Now, that doesn't mean it's out yet. Don't worry. This Wednesday, though, later, it will be out. Actually, no, guys, this is Chapter 5. Come on. Come on. This is clearly Chapter 5. I should, I'm what's it called? I'm doing a little bit of clickbait, in case you couldn't tell. But that's okay. Not that it matters too much. This is a more chill stream. Like I said, I was up late last night with the Smash Bros. And the Overcooked. They introduced me to Overcooked, And at a certain point, it got so sweaty, I'm like, yeah, I need a break. The versus mode went kind of crazy, but, I don't understand tenses? That's okay. FNAF fans don't understand a lot of things, so it's understandable. I'm sad I gotta sit through this, though. And you can't change the video files like you can in the earlier chapters. They fixed it in this one, I hate. I remember the Poppy Chapter 2 speedruns. Oh, man, that was so fun, changing the video files. He's algo maxing? In a way, yeah. I mean, if I really was, I would have spent more than 10 minutes on the thumbnail. But, you know. Perpetually exists in the present? Exactly. If you're not... Wait. Oh! They added this... Oh, right, this is the older patch. I don't know why they removed the smoke. In the new one. Maybe that was a bug. Dude, the new patch was so cooked. I don't know why they released it. All this Bart stuff. MM is now officially Homer instead of Wario? What? Dude, all this Bart stuff, I don't even know. I know it has something to do with the Fazbear Kids Club, but I missed whatever stream it was that it happened on or anything, and now I just know that Bart is a thing that I see. And I'm like, yeah, okay. You know what? That tracks, honestly. Homer Midnight Motorist? What the heck? How do I not know about Homer Midnight Motorist? That's like... It's not a theory, it's a fact? What the heck? Oh, man. Man, maybe I gotta get in touch with the theorizing community again. Maybe I need to check in. What's going on over there? My next video is not per se a theory, so it's interesting. It's interesting. I haven't been thinking about the lore as much as I usually do. All right, I know what to do. I think I know what to do. Yeah, let's get the key. Oh my gosh. Draz, thank you for the 5 gift memberships. Oh my goodness. That's absolutely crazy. You did not need to do that. By the way, Draz, while you're here, I should have mentioned earlier. I'm just bad at responding to DMs. It's all, like I said, it's mostly the college work that's been getting to me this semester. You know, it happens. So, is it gonna play sound for everyone? Really? It's interesting. But I can get back to you later today, probably. And actually properly catch up a little. But, yeah, no, it's insane sometimes. Next theory is insanely rotted, but the greatest theory? Well, that's the best kind. I'll be there. Hey, you're selling me on it already, okay? Go. Next big theory is game theory levels of content. Wait, but it's game theory. Wait, game theory? Hold up. I don't know whether to be concerned or excited. Yo, Sans, thank you. Let's go. Let's freaking go. Yeah. That reminds me, I also gotta get... After this, we're going back to fan games, too. Dang. Call soonish? Okay. Yeah, works for me. Yeah, no, not probably. Like I said, I just finished a 2-week project. So I'm looking at these next 2 weeks like it's time to lock in on YouTube and everything. Jiggy Iggy. Now, oh right, I remember. Yeah. Dude, that name is so funny. I don't know. It's such a Poppy coded name though, isn't it? Like, I guess because of Licky Icky, right? It sounds exactly like that too. Oh, look at that. I didn't even have to pull it over that much. Oh my gosh, I almost fell in. Oh my gosh. Mini Bites washed? No, that can't be the case. Approaching... What? Been putting a lot of work into it? Well, that's good. Surely it's gonna be the greatest theory on earth. Crazy high content, dedicate their wallets to you. Actually, I was gonna add... This reminds me, Oh, wait, hold up. I gotta do this puzzle. I was gonna advertise my memberships, because I'm actually gonna post something interesting there in the coming weeks. Because of this big, super long video that I'm working on. It's gonna I don't know how long it's going to take me to edit. It's not going to be as edited as my other ones because it's not the same type of content per se. So it doesn't need to be edited as much. So I'm probably going to upload a couple smaller sections as members only content. So if you want an early look at some sections for the next video. Oh, the door's open. You can get yourself a membership. Or you can wait because the whole thing is going to get released eventually. Hopefully, I'm aiming for late this month, but it's very possible that it'll get pushed to early next month. So we'll see. Mini beanie? What the heck? No, don't turn me into a marketable character. Although, to be fair, the Fredbear head already, kinda is. Dude, I wish these barrels could still fly. Makes me sad. Like a beanie baby. Oh, that's true. Yeah, I don't really appreciate the whole scale of this place. It's really insane how big the Playtime Factory is. I don't really understand. Oh yeah, no, Super Smash Bros. Right, I was talking about that. So, no, and so I am a casually good Super Smash Bros. Player, right? Like in the friend group, I can win semi-consistently. If I play one character, and that character is Lucas. Lucas, not Sans, although Sans is pretty similar. I bet I could do good with him too. All right, let's go. I just want to make sure I hit the dialogue because I don't know if that breaks it. But yeah, no. So it's Lucas, and my friends hate me because every one of his abilities is announced with a PK and then the ability. He says PK freeze, PK lightning, PK fire. Dude, and I like to spam the abilities just a little bit, you know. It's really satisfying to hit the perfect PK freeze or a PK fire. Those two are the best for sure to hit. So I'll just be sitting there on the bottom left or bottom right, like ground of the arena, and you'll just hear me spamming trying to hit somebody with the PK freezer light. And it's just like it gets annoying, and I know that, but it's hilarious, and they're okay with it because actually one of them found a pretty good counter to me, which is just jumping at the right time. They broke my consistency, and so I had to adapt a little. But at a certain point, they made everybody go full random, and my abilities kind of tanked after that. Not gonna lie. Can't. Last time I played Smash, a 6-round winning streak playing Sephiroth, dude. Sephiroth's pretty good, I think. I don't really know. I don't follow Smash meta or anything or watched any videos on it, so I don't really know, but I feel like Sephiroth's pretty annoying. Really funny? Yeah. Well, one of my friends, it was actually the birthday party was for, or the hangout, and he'd actually recently been watching some stuff on Super Smash Bros. Ultimate specifically, which is the one we were playing. And he got so upset that we weren't playing like more serious characters and just playing more seriously in general. So he would be trying to like play seriously, and then everybody else was spamming like a Lucas. Like I was playing Lucas. There was a Bowser and a Ripley, and we'd be just grabbing him, yeeting him off the map, just spamming abilities. Side B, often. It's hilarious. Hey, Fred, and what did you say? Boring? Fred, it deleted my save. What do you want me to do? I already talked about this section. Good thing, though, this time, while I was talking about Smash, I actually got the sprint glitch, where I just get a run now. So this is going a lot faster. Look at me learning from my mistakes. The Ted Bart theory maker. Oh my gosh. Fredden is a peak artist? That's true. He actually is. Fantastic. Super excellent. I haven't gotten him for a thumbnail yet because I want to learn to do thumbnails. At some point, I keep saying I want to go on an art arc where I just learn to draw, like, you know, become an artist, at least, like, you know, digitally speaking, because, you know, then I can transfer that over to thumbnails. But dude, it's so tough, especially when it's like I could be learning to draw Or I could be working on the next video. Or I could be working on this project or this project. So it's like, you know, either I work on something I'm already, you know, hard at work at, or I choose... Oh, shoot. Okay, well, there we go. See, I knew you could do that. Okay. Well, now we just gotta wait for that to play. Mini Snore Sleeps. Hey, if it's a sleeping stream for you, that's okay, honestly. Just put it on the background, that's okay. Don't worry, though. Chapter 5 is gonna go crazy for reactions. I'm hoping for some big reveals. The prototypes design, I'm hoping to go bananas over. And a lot of it's going to be confusing. Like, it's going to be a lot of puzzle solving. The last time I, like, truly puzzle solved on stream was Secret of the Mimic. And that stream went horrible because of day one issues with streaming that game. Oh, Z fighting. Come on. Come on, Poppy devs. We need to do better. Art is indeed fun. It makes me so much freaking money. That's, hey, if I got good enough to do commissions, that'd be cool, but I don't even know if I could ever get that good, you know? I do, like, hey, I don't even know where I'd start, though. That's the thing. I guess I'd just start by drawing and then, like, learning how to properly draw, but I don't even know. Hello. Yes, Fredbear is indeed playing Poppy Playtime. This game's pretty spooky. I don't know if you can handle it. Gojo, welcome. Alcomax? What? Yeah, something like that. Mori, sure. Oh my gosh. Oh, now I can't move the camera, right? Okay, sure. Wait, no, but if I turn DPI up. There we go. Now I can look. Oh, right. Guys. Guys. No, your eyes don't deceive you. Changing my DPI during this transition. I can't. I'm sorry. I could not see where I was going. That's, interesting. Okay. Why not? Yeah, let's just do that. Okay, well, now I should be able to get through this quick. I did this last time. I think I remember the puzzles pretty well. It's eat, interact. Right. Okay. Going the wrong way already. Great. Oh, right, these cars. Yeah, no. Sucks that we're not going to be able to get any achievements this time. Because I was like, oh, perfect, an update right before I'm going to stream the game for the first time. And there's achievements, so I can achievement grind. Perfect. But now, we're back to the old version. So, whatever. I guess we'll have to settle for less. Okay. Whoa. But how long are you guys thinking Chapter 5 is going to be? I have no idea. Was it announced to be the longest? Because Chapter 4 was pretty long to beat. I can't imagine it being too much longer than that, right? This isn't the way to go. I always see the door, and I want to go to the door, but I don't know. How long was Chapter 5, or Chapter 4 for me? It wasn't like Secret of the Mimic, but it did take a decent while. Like, 4 hours? Something like that? I don't remember. It was last year, okay? But I do remember playing it day one. I don't know, did I avoid spoilers? Yeah. Once again, I could only play it later in the day, so I was like, oh. Oh, Spiff's playing it. Well, too bad, unfortunately. Where is this? Oh, right, the battery's just, like, here, isn't it? Yeah. Alright, thank you. Thank you for your service, dead Bobby Bear Hug. 5 minutes? That might be too long. I don't know if I can stream for 5 minutes, so that could present a problem for sure. How many hours was 4? Like, yeah, like I said, I feel like I remember it being like 4. Maybe a little over 4, maybe. I don't remember. For a first playthrough perspective. Hoping today it doesn't take me 4 hours to beat. But I shouldn't dilly-dally on these chapters for sure, because they do take a little bit. They only get longer from as they go on, so 5 to 6? That's not a bad guess. 7? Oh man, we're pushing it. I don't know if I can do a 7-hour. Well, I could do a 7-hour stream. The issue is it's gonna be a later stream, so you know, if you want to, what door opened? Shoot. Okay, well, let's go again. No idea where that door was. So, It's gonna be a later stream. It's gonna be like this time of day. Shoot. I'm washed. What the heck? Okay, well, we're not doing this quick. But, yeah, no, it's gonna be a little later than this time of day. Maybe, like, 30 minutes later, 30 to an hour. I'll announce the exact time in a community post. But, oh, it died again. Okay. But, yeah, I'm hoping it's not 7 hours. I'm hoping, like, 5. 5 I could do. 5 is bearable. You can beat Chapter 5, no deaths? Yeah, on a first playthrough? No. Maybe in the future you could, Draz. I'm not gonna say you couldn't in the future, but for now, it's a pretty bold claim to make with no proof. Now, where am I going? Oh, is it supposed to drop me down? I don't remember. I got stuck. Chapter 5 will be 67 hours. You know, I'm thinking that's actually pretty likely. That's probably the most likely, actually. Wait, why are the scratch marks over the poster? Where's the quality control? That would never happen in FNAF. Just kidding. Actually, if it were FNAF, that wall would have no collision. But, we don't talk about that. That's okay, it's intended, guys. It's intended. The charge is in here. Wow, look, I remember from Wednesday. So we go bam. Bam. Hello. Grab the pole. Why is YouTube censoring you? Yeah, I saw you say something about a comment, and then I scrolled up, I'm like, I didn't see one. So, that's so weird. Not the 6-7? What? Hey, wait, what do we have against 6-7 here? Okay. 6, it's just 2 numbers. Come on, guys. It's okay, we're not banning 6-7. 6-7, it's just 2 numbers. And they're very important numbers, too. Imagine if we didn't have 6 or 7. What would we even do as a society? It's important. If it was FNAF, that wall would be in Roblox? Are you saying that the FNAF game would be in Roblox? What? Don't even... if you're referring to the survival crew, we don't talk about that. You know, some days I feel sad that I didn't get to play it, but then I remember what the game actually was like, and I'm like, you know what, maybe it's for the best. Maybe it's for the best I never got exposed to that. Might have lowered my standards too much. It's like, damn, this is... If I played it and I'm like, damn, this is bad, it might have made me turn to this dual games and say, you know what? I'm okay with this. 6-7, Michael? No, we need that line in the game, though. 6-7, Michael. Oh, hold up. I gotta line these up, don't I? Yeah, I gotta... Wait, we made it so far in this game. I just remembered. We got to the critters. The critters section. What happened, man? Dude, Mob, I know you're like an indie studio. And you're doing better than FNAF. In terms of, like, quality control, I would say. For sure, actually. Not even an I would say. I think it's pretty inarguable. But, come on. You know, at least better controlled since the NFT situation. At least FNAF didn't do NFTs. That's one thing it has over. Just don't add 2 to 6-7. Oh, okay, I won't. Thank you. I played Survival Crew. You didn't miss out? Yeah, no. Well, my girlfriend at the time did play it, and so I watched some gameplay of it. But I never. My Roblox just. Maybe I forgot my. There was some reason I couldn't play it on my phone. And, like, so I just had to watch, and I was like, and then it got taken down in real time, and I was like, oh, so something happened. I'm 6-7 phobic. That's, well, I'm sorry for your, your condition. I don't, 6-7 phobia is an unfortunate phobia to have, for sure. 2 numbers out of the base 10, like, come on. Mob Entertainment bought by Scott Cawthon. Can we have it Can we have it the other way around? Can Mob work on FNAF maybe? You know, they might actually cook it. FNAF fan girlfriend, why you be lying? Okay. Wait. That's true. Okay, come on, get over here. The doctor's in his... Wait, what? Is that a channel that, like, does William's voice really well? I don't actually know the doctors, and... FNAF in real time? Yeah, when... Hey, by the way, when's the sequel of that, Can we get some news? Brother? Dude, yeah, wait, where's Brother in the latest, installments? Can we add Brother to Project Playtime, please? Is this gonna go up when because I'm technically in, I mean, come on. You gotta count this, Kissy. You see me right here. Also, what the heck is going on with your face? Yeah, at least that didn't happen to Jackie. Jackie had some different issues. Actually, I don't even know. Did Jack give any bugs? Besides, like, the general physics issue of the game persisted with Jackie, but I don't know. How Survival Crew ruined my relationship? You know, those two things are actually unrelated, shockingly. That's an insane title to a YouTube video, though. That's so funny. Survival Crew is just that bad, man. You know, if you... I can't imagine there was a worse FNAF game than Survival Crew. Whoa, lag spike. I just can't... Okay, we can go now. There we go. Like, does anybody think that there's a worse game than Survival Crew was? If you've watched or played it. Like, I don't even know. The doctor does a really good impression of William and Michael. That's cool. That's funny. Maybe I'll have to go look at that. I can imagine the possibilities there.
We've all seen you. How capable you are.
What's the gameplay? It's just like a DBD kind of. I believe you had to turn on... Was it generators? Oh, it's been too long. I remember the gameplay was bad. But it was basically DBD in a FNAF pizzeria that was a horribly made environment. I think it was filled with, like, concept art. I know I think it had a lot of Pinky Pills and Lady Fizzy art just, like, scattered around the place randomly. It wasn't very coherent. Oh, wait, shoot. Wasting time. No idea what Survival Crew is? Really? Oh, man. No, it was a Roblox game that Scott like hired a Roblox dev team to work on, and then it got released. What year was it? It would have been, was it? No, it was 2 years ago, roughly? Something like 2 years ago. And it was bad. It was basically a DVD ripoff. And it was gonna have a lot of microtransactions, and it just looked very bad. It's one of those fake lost media games. No, it's a real game. Scott had to make a statement about it. Is this like hidden knowledge? You should check out the doctor's stuff. All right. Sounds like I have something to look into after stream then. Security breach flashlight. Yes, I remember that too. Oh my goodness. Did it have DVD skill checks? Now I'm kind of curious. I gotta go rewatch that too at some point. Did I say Mort? I don't know. Hey, look, I'm running on like negative sleep here. I'm surprised I'm this talkative as is. I'm not a very social person in IRL. So my social battery was dying yesterday. Near the end of like Smash and stuff. Like at a certain point, I will admit I started scrolling a little bit. But I was also part of what probably drained my social battery was while we were hanging out, I was busy helping 2 separate people. Whoa, there's a note there? What the? I did not know there was a note there. Okay. Wait, isn't Lemon here? The FNAF Roblox, DVD ripoff. Yeah, no, it's crazy. That's a real thing that happened. I can't wrap my head around it still to this day. Link to my... Oh, thank you, Sans, for the $2. The link for my Game of the Marathon's on my channel. Hey, after Poppy, then, that will probably be in the next fan game marathon stream. There's nothing in here, really. So I will keep that in mind and probably check it out after this one so I can download it early. Let's go. Can't censor Super Chat? It must be Link. I don't think I have that. I don't think I specifically banned that. If I did, that's weird. I think I banned links getting posted, but not the word link, surely. But, I don't know why it was blocking you. That's so weird. Can't I walk over this? I can't. Well, whatever. There we go. How do we feel about, Miss Delay as a character? I don't know. It seems like we're gonna have another, like, similar personality in chapter 5 with the hair, Lily love braids, maybe, like similar to like Mommy and stuff. Like, I don't know. Apparently it's different though. I'm not dooming. I'm just curious what people's thoughts are. I'm going in more hopeful than anything. I don't want to doom. What are your thoughts on Chica's Secret Party unironically? Well, I said it in my Midnight Motorist FNAF 6 video. A big part of the Midnight Motorist section was dedicated to that because, you know, they're kind of connected. But I think it's going to be something related to 5 Laps. And that is getting released this year. If it gets delayed, like, how? I'm sorry. It's supposed to release last year. And then it got pushed back, and now it's this year. So, like, come on. My favorite? That's good to hear. That's not a very popular opinion that I see. But I think the design can work. I don't know if it works in Poppy, but like I said, I'm not dooming it. I'm just, it's one of the few concerns I have going into chapter 5. So I gotta bring it up again. All I have to say about Miss Delay is that she isn't as hot as some people. I never even have thought about that. I'm gonna be so honest. Oh, you can't hold your hand on these, right? They fixed that. Yeah, no, Miss Delay, I don't know about that, TBH. What happened to her face, too, in lore? If anybody's a lore head, did she, like, rip off her own face? Was she always like that? I doubt it. Because the cutout, she actually has a human face. Human-looking face, sorry. There we go. Oh, I gotta drop this for the other hand. There we go. Is she faster in this patch? I wonder. Because we were leagues ahead of her last time I played. And that was the first time I've actually been that far ahead playing this. Oh, it died. Oh, I meant Miss Delay. Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, no, that makes sense, actually. Yeah, no, Miss Delay's pretty cool. I like Miss Delay. I don't know that much. Her story's interesting. It's freaky. It's, you know, it's got some creep factor to it for sure. The Weeping Angel mechanic's pretty good. It's not the most well done that I've seen. Where do I get this? Where do I get this from? Wait, I can... Wait, where do I go? Hold up. Guess what? We're doing this. Yeah, you're a lot closer than last time. Hate Lily's design based off. Yeah, I know. I don't know. The dev said it looks better in game, but then again, they kind of have to say that. Whoa. Hello. They kind of have to say that, you know. They're not going to shoot their game in the foot and say, "Oh yeah, no, she looks horrible. We're sorry about that." No, they're not going to. Can we come to an agreement of some sort? Lead her into the room. I'm going to need you to... There we go. You are scaring me a little bit. Actually, this Sweeping Angel is not bad. This Sweeping Angel section, I take it back. I said it was kind of meh. I've seen better. I think I have seen better or played better, but this is not bad. This is definitely still pretty, a pretty good one, all things considered. Whatever they did in the update made it way too easy, though. Lily looks bad. She looks like a bootleg Rumi. I've seen the comparisons, yeah. Not too deep into popular. Me neither. I just know the basics of, like, Hour of Joy and stuff. Lily's fine. Yeah, I haven't seen any, like, Lily fans, which is interesting. The best sentiment I've seen is Lily is okay. Which, I mean, I'm more on, like, I'm in between, I'd say. I can't see it yet, but I'm not, you know, dooming yet. As I've been saying, I don't want to go into it with a negative mindset. Especially if it's the finale and, like, you know, prototype stuff's looking up. Like, I'm looking forward to all the lab stuff, and hopefully they do Huggy good. It's just that one section, those designs. Man, something just feels off about them. But maybe I'm wrong. Oh, man, I remember this. This section, yeah, this section, I remember I was trying to do a challenge run on when the first, like, new patch came out. Of no purple, no wait, no purple hand or no green hand, I forget. No one of the hands. It wasn't the red hand. The red hand's easy to do. Handless. But one of the other hands I was trying to do without using it. I'm pretty sure it was the purple. And you could climb that. Card found to be a fan when you see her for like 20 seconds. True, I'm thinking more like design-wise, I guess. Because, yeah, we don't get to know a lot about her, but, like, we get to see the design, at least. And the design is what most people are talking about. And the personality a little bit, because from what we see, it seems similar. At least, like, in broad strokes, it seems similar to previous antagonists. Kind of like Mr. Light, more so I've seen comparisons to Mommy, which I think is fair based off of the trailer, but then again, we don't have the full game. And they said we haven't seen a lot of the game, of Chapter 5. So, you know, if it's looking to be long, maybe that's just one small section has those critters, whatever, the Skylanders looking. What was the other comparison? Crash, I think. Like Crash Bandicoot, I think. There's another game I saw getting thrown around, but the one that sticks out the most to me for sure is, what's it called? Skylanders. I was pretty into Skylanders when I was younger. I didn't have like that many, although I did really enjoy Pop Fizz as a character. Hello, Bob GG. Other deformed toys of prototype mode. Yeah, that's what I was. That's the vibe I got as well. Way too similar to Mommy Longlegs right now. Yeah. I don't know if you saw that, but yeah, the devs did like a response. I've like loosely mentioned it, but I guess I never directly said what they said. They said something along the lines of like, well, no, because somebody asked, she seems very similar to Mommy, like in how she's presented. And then the devs were basically, or one of the devs, whoever's in the Discord, said like, the difference is that Mommy is a mommy, and I forget the quote, but it was basically implying that they were different. So, like, surely he's pushing the full release tomorrow. Don't download it until then? Gotcha. I won't. Don't worry. I'll probably, as long as I don't forget, I'll probably check before, like, I actually do this stream properly looking at it. So if you do any updates before then as well, like bug fixes, I'll have that too. But what was I talking about? Oh, yeah. So apparently they're going to be different, but I don't know if I trust the devs who killed Pianosaurus off way too early. Can I get a shot? I've wasted my shots. I'm sorry. This is bad. Did look more into Poppy since last stream. I'm hoping Owen the... That got me a little. I'm not gonna lie. Owen the Oven to return? I actually do not know who that is. Damn, I gotta get up on lore. Maybe after Chapter 4, if we have some time, I'll look at the wiki and we'll just see all the characters, because I have no idea what surprise polls they could put in Chapter 5. I do know about Sir Poops a lot, though, because that was one that stood out a lot in Chapter 2. I love Chapter 3 took up all your storage, though. Yeah, no, Chapter 3 is probably my favorite. Followed by 2, 4, 1, because 1, really, it has the chase, and that's it, and then there's a lot of better chases now. in mascot horror, and in just in horror in general. So like, while it was cool for the time, now it's a different story, I'd say. We gotta go this. Wait, we gotta get you out of here. There we go. This section's kind of tough. Like, there's some actual threat here. Currently playing Chapter 4. Well, I'm gonna get there. When will Minibite speedrun Bubba's Diner? Sorry, but that has to be like a sponsored stream. Hey, if Bubba's Diner, the dev wants to pay me off to speedrun Bubba's the game, I will, but currently not very interested in the project that much. It's kind of gone past its heyday, if I'm not mistaken. I'm open to speedrunning FNAF games, but you know, probably not super old ones. There we go. When did Bubba's Diner come out? A while ago, right? Get out of here. You just jumped on me. Nah. Cause that's cheating. Disappointed how the doctor went out? I think I'm going to talk about that later when we actually get to the section a bit more in Chapter 4, but you're totally right. He's a rejected toy, but I like him. Owen the Oven? I mean, why would they reject Owen the Oven, guys? Such a classic character. I don't really understand. Surely he would have been a mainstay for the series if he, you know, or mainstay for Playtime Co. if he hadn't been rejected. That's kind of rude to reject him. What did he do? What did Owen the Oven do? Whoa. Whoa. I like the way they back up. Sometimes it's so buggy. We gotta get up. I think this might be our way up. Yeah, right. Okay. No. We gotta go this way first. Okay. Look at that. The puzzling is done, and it only took a couple deaths. Goodbye, little critters. Where are they? I don't see any. Ah, get away. You know, I kind of wish some of them burned. You know, like, maybe that was, like, a rare death chance. When you shot one, if you shot it directly, just burned them. A little gruesome, maybe. Maybe in terms of the lore, but it would have been cool. You gotta admit. Probably because if he caused burns, heat problems? Yeah, okay. Well, that's, hey, that's not an Owen issue. That's a development issue. They gotta fix that. Come on. Surely if they can make the Bigger Bodies initiative, they can make a play oven work. You're cool. This chase might be the best in the series. I don't know. Your collar, though, it bothers me. I'm sorry. Your collar bothers me on a personal level. And now it's fixed. Okay, well, I'm glad you got that sorted out before, the things, the critters come in. They shoved Hudson into an oven? Oh, boy. Hello, Mr. Wait, Games. How you doing? Hello, Globular Snow Gaming. I'm doing pretty good. Excited for Chapter 5. I'm going to be avoiding all spoilers, too. I should say that. So, no spoilers. If you're there, it's going to be later in the day on Wednesday. I'll announce the specific time later, like I said, and have the stream scheduled. If you're going to be there, no spoilers if you already watched stuff. I'm going to go in as blind as I can. I'm going to be, like, editing. Or, you know, working on other projects the whole day. So I'm just busy, and I'm not going to see Chapter 5 until I play it. I tried to do the same thing as Secret of the Mimic, but Secret of the Mimic's marketing was so chopped that those chases were revealed, like, in their entirety. Dolly surviving was a crazy thing to just reveal. No, get away! But then also, like, they released, like, YouTubers were able to release the first hour of gameplay or whatever. And so I did hear about Arnold's name as well beforehand, which you're like, oh, that's a small thing. That's true, but, you know, it's still something. This chase is, like, pretty serious, too. Dude, you're freaky. It's not even, like, that he looks pretty freaky, but it's also just, like, the idea of what he is now, you know? He's like a shell for the critters. Oh. I don't like that inclusion, I'm not gonna lie. The jump scare sound was also delayed, hello? When does it come out? In 3 days for me, although depending on time zone it can be a little different. It's Wednesday. I don't know what time Wednesday. I don't know if they've said. but sometime Wednesday. And I assume YouTubers will spam out a bunch of videos with their early copies, their fancy early copies. I don't know if they actually do get early copies. I assume they do. They release their videos pretty quick, I think, for Poppy as well. I know they do for FNAF, but... No way. Oh, right. Thank goodness we get to skip the cutscene, though. I'm glad they did that. Even though it's not... I'm glad it's not... This is probably the best solution, where just on other attempts it auto-skips the cutscene. Because you don't want to give people to skip the cutscene the first time they play. Aura loss? Yeah, for the plush, because his jump scare took, like, 10 seconds to play the sound effect. Me? I couldn't even see him. He was too small. Does he... Whoa. I didn't know there was a guy up there. Does he gain eyes from this? I swear he has glowing eyes, but then I look at that, he doesn't. Whoa. Let's not go the wrong way now. Yeah, he does gain eyes. Yeah. Just the little guys peeking out. It would be cooler if there was, like, if there wasn't just 2 dots. Maybe if there's, like, 3 or something, you know? Like, it was... Because they're the smaller critters. They wouldn't have the big eyes. Dude. I don't want to see you guys. Anymore. Okay, we gotta go. Forward? Oh, yeah, we're good. We want to go left. That's the closest to the exit. I do know that. Wow. And then this chase is done. Let's make sure we have the right hand out. Hey. Imagine if I missed that. And then we never see him again. Mini bite, I'm going into as blind as I can, Fusion Z Gamer. Yeah, you're so right. Cause you see, if I'm editing, I need a background video, and then I'm gonna pull up YouTube. Frame 1. Oh right, that's the right way out. Yeah. Frame 1 of going on YouTube. First recommendation is gonna be Fusion. The prototype is secretly Poppy's long lost twin. The player is secretly the prototype, like something like that. Or Lily Lovebraid is Catnap in a new body, something like that. I don't even know. Some crazy reveal. Just because, why not? Why not spoil? Prototype. Oh, that's actually the worst. I didn't even think about that. Just the prototype model in the thumbnail. Some Poppy shot that's a massive spoiler. Ugh, dude, don't even. It's gonna happen, unfortunately. I think we get a key from here next. Yeah. Okay. But you already know it's gonna happen. I just gotta have. Maybe I gotta have a video ready, you know, before Wednesday that I'm just gonna put on in the background. Like, I need some long video to put on. I can just rewatch the Fazbear Frights Gibby video. Surely that'll be long enough. Oh wait, I'm in the wrong building. Here we are. We are Elliot. I have no idea who we are gonna be. I think one of the theories is Rich. I remember a lot of talk about Rich from the VHS. There's also a lot of stuff about guilt haunts you in this and other stuff, but like, TBH, guilt would haunt any employee here. All of them were bad. The death of Poppy? Please don't spoil that. Come on, Fusion, just be nice. Oh shoot, I hit the load trigger, no. Come on, we couldn't have pushed that load trigger a little farther. Come on, where are we? Okay. Alright. Counseling office, we're near the end. Alright. Oh, battery's up here. I'm like, but the door is locked. Where do I go? But yeah, right. Does this soft lock me? No, it's required. This might soft lock you? Oh, good. They stop it here. Okay, good. I remember there was a soft lock in here. At least in the first patch. So, like, I don't know. I love how Helpy is like a Funtime animatronic, but he doesn't attack us. Yeah, he's got the design. Down, at least. Oh, wait, this. Catnap! No! Get up! Oh, and he's cooked. Okay. It's so weird how Catnap disappears for, like, a solid third of this game and then reappears again. It's like, why? I don't know if I should take that battery. Should I? I don't want to soft lock. Surely it's fine. Oh, and it didn't even... Okay. So it just lied to me? I don't know how I feel about that. No! Oh my gosh, I wasn't sprinting midair. Oh man. Wait. I wonder. Wait. Sorry, this is a game dev thing. It's not even tough to understand. I'm not saying like, oh, this is technical. I'm just curious from a game dev perspective. Did they make it so that like when you sprint? Yeah, I think it is. Even if you're not on the ground, sprinting just makes you faster. Which, to be fair, is the easy way to do it. But I was just curious. Where'd I have to go? Up, right? I mean, he was probably cat napping. You know, the sad part is you're probably right, Clavis, but that doesn't make it okay. Oh, right. Cats are not allowed to nap anymore, didn't you hear? It's illegal to do so. Cats napping? What? Couldn't be. Okay, right. Look at me, I got the puzzle down. Not too deep into Poppy lore. That theory is what makes sense. The rich theory? Yeah. If that's what you're referring to. I think rich makes the most sense for now. In terms of who our player is. But I don't know. I may be a hardcore FNAF lore fan. But Poppy? Maybe someday I could learn, like, the nitty-gritty. But, I'm more concerned with them bringing back Project than I am with the lore. And, like, the environments and stuff. And, like, the actual, like, encounters and gameplay. Why did they add invisible walls here? That's what I call unnecessary. That is, that's hate. That's hateful. That feels almost, like, pointed towards me. And everybody else who just wants to get there a little quicker. Yo, the tape. Might as well play it. Somebody can watch that. God forbid a cat from napping? Nah, you meant the prototype? Oh, yeah. That too. Prototype's a lot more iffy to me. I don't really know what I think about the prototype. I just hope it's satisfying that they're able to complete the prototype stuff successfully. Because its introduction, and, like, setup, especially in 1, 2, and 4. 3 was kind of just, like, a rehash of, 2 for me in a lot of ways. But 1, 2, and 4 set them up really nicely. And I would hate for that to get squandered. Trying to what? Cancel cats? Hey, look, I love cats. But cat napping? Cats napping. I don't know. Shouldn't they be doing something? Shouldn't the cats, like, I don't know, be scouring for, like, prey, protecting the territory or something? I don't know. They can do something around the house, you know? The cats can like, I don't know, pick up the grocery order or something. I think that's... Wait, did I... Oh, good, the batteries... Wait, the battery reset itself. I don't think it's supposed to be there. I think it's supposed to be in the door. That's why there's the hole here. But I, like, reset it when I grabbed it early. That's funny. I hate this puzzle because we just can't see. So don't mind. If you can't see very well, I can't either. Only reason I kind of know where I'm going is because I used to play this in my spare time a little. This one's not open. Wrong thing. Sorry. Here. 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 And here. Here. We did it. Oh, the battery disappears. Hey, it's foolproof. What can I say? Prototype's Fiona? I like that. You know what? If I don't like how the ending happens, that might be my headcanon. Fiona doesn't do anything in the FNAF timeline, just jumps timelines and becomes the prototype. For no discernible reason. And I'm okay with that. I don't remember what each of these do. This one turns on these, I think. So let's shoot it, I guess. It must be on the wrong one. I think these are supposed to turn on. Shoot. Okay. Let's flip this back. you think I remember this puzzle? Of course not. I do remember the puzzle, but I don't remember the solution. Gosh. Some of these I know, but this one was the final puzzle, I think, of the section. So it is the most complex. Proto-victim. Bite victim is prototype. Now, I don't know. Well, hold on. I don't know. I don't think the prototype is a, Oh. What are you supposed to do here? You're supposed to smash it, right? Bam. There used to be a bug with that. For somehow you could turn this big. And it had something to do with the reason that you could, like, smash it open. But I don't remember. But yeah, bite victim being prototype, nah, that's too out there. I don't know about that, guys. We gotta keep it to realistic theories only, please. What if Afton and Sawyer met up? They would... that's a good question, actually. Hold up, let me real quick. Oh, I can't throw that up there, but I can bring it with me when I do this. Oh, it doesn't... That must be how the bug triggers it. They must force you to drop it because it causes a bug. That's funny. But... So, I saw this on Twitter, I think. Something about, like, them meeting. Sawyer is crazy, but he's not, like, a serial killer. He just does things in the name of, like... You know, science, I guess? Isn't that it? That's kind of all his whole, like, gimmick. He's just, like... Ruthless experimenter. Afton... is an experimenter too, to be fair. So they would bond over that. But Afton, I think, has some more murderous tendencies to just do it himself. I think here's maybe the difference. I don't know, actually. I couldn't say. A battle to the death, hey, I like that answer, actually. Fight to see which one's the better I don't even know what I'm trying to get at here. The better child experimenter? That sounds weird, though. I don't know. You say, but if BV Time Lord is true, that's fair, actually. You know what? Fine. I'll allow it, then. I'll allow the discussion to continue. I suppose... Where am I? I'm sorry, I can't see. Oh, I remember what we do here. Yeah. No. Oh my gosh, I know what's gonna happen if I go in here, though. That's the thing. Your entire channel about unrealistic theories. That's You know what? You raise a good point. Dude, please let me grab this from outside. It would be so awesome. I know why it doesn't want me to, though. I'm trying to break a cutscene. I'm sorry. I don't know if you actually can, but I'm gonna try. Well, I kind of broke it. That's not quite intentionally how that's supposed to go, but it's still triggered. Science but innocent orphans? Yeah, because he didn't do... Did he do the killing himself? I mean, he experimented on them, which put them in toys, but they didn't die. I don't know. It's weird. Neither one of them is, morally in the right, though. Let's get that clear. Dude, I wish we saw more exterior shots. It's kind of cool. Forcing kids into big fursuits is close enough to Afton? Yeah, I know. That's true. I don't know, man. They're very similar in a lot of ways. But, man, I don't know. Sawyer's definitely worse. If we're saying, like, which one's worse, Sawyer just has more victims in more numbers. Oh, the thing turns. I like this scene, too. It's kind of cool. Hey, Catnap. What's up? But, I don't know. They're both bad, obviously. You know, maybe if Afton had the AR delivery service up and running, he would have similar numbers. What is it? Why can't I turn in this? I like this smoke effect. Turning in, it's a little iffy to me. Oh, there's Miss Delight at the front with teaching the kids. Is somebody here? That almost looks like a weird shadow of something. I don't know. Can I turn still? Of course. Why, of course I can still turn. Is there anything weird in here? Is there like Dog Day or something? I don't think there is. They never fully modeled Dog Day. Those who know schedule theory, even then I don't think we're getting close to Sawyer numbers, but you're not wrong. There are ways to get more Afton victims. And like he had a delivery service, but not on the scale of AR, to be fair. I think even under scheduled theory, he's not reaching those numbers, unfortunately. He's got to get those numbers up, man. He's losing it. He's losing his #1 spot. Science is science. Got to do what you got to do. Well, there are limits to that. Let's. I don't know. Hey, look. I'm a gambling man. And experimenting, science experiments are a form of gambling. You don't know if it's going to work out. However, even I have to draw the line somewhere. Let's. Oh, here we go. Where's the hand? The hand of the prototype. There it is. Dude, prototype's kind of big. Damn. Harley at least made 100 failed experiments. Oh my gosh. Nah. Don't the case numbers go into like the thousands? So like 1006. Like I know a lot of the earlier ones I think were like rats and stuff though. I remember that from chapter 2. Dude, your voice is kind of cool though. Leave Plague Hair. Catnap's definitely the best villain. He just needed more of a presence like in the in-between sections and it would have been perfect. So that's the bug. Walking through there, I believe soft locks yourself. I'm not going to do it. It's out. No battery. That's so funny. Weird how they don't have a failsafe for that, though. Source? I don't know. Don't even ask. Just take it at face value. I like Playcare is kind of a cool place. It's unrealistic for sure, but if you have some suspension of disbelief, I kind of like the whole area of the place. It's really nice. It's not the same vibe, obviously, as like the Pizzaplex, but it gives me similar vibes to the Pizzaplex for some reason. Where am I putting this? Which one? Counselors. There we go.
It looks like we're a tiny bit short.
Yeah. Oh. I'm glad there's a hint now for what you're supposed to do. I remember when there was no dialogue for this, I swear. I swear, it was so tough to figure out what to do here. It was so vague. Where's the rat smiling critter? Hey, stay tuned, we're almost there. We're almost to chapter 4. I believe that's one of the chapter 4 ones. I'm curious to see if I prefer chapter 3 or 4 gameplay, because I saw some people saying chapter 4 gameplay was better, and I remember preferring 3, but I'm open to changing my mind, because it's been a while since I've played them back to back, so I don't know if I've ever played them back to back, actually, so hey, we'll see. Might have to do Poppy speedruns too, of all the chapters, if this is the final one. Where am I putting this? Dome? There we go.
Okay, that should be enough.
Where's the battery? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just saw it flow over and drop. Dude, that's so funny. I'm sorry. I looked away for 1 second and walked past the place. Shut up, Ollie. What are you talking about? Ollie is cool. We can't... Actually, no, I don't like Ollie. I don't know why I'm defending Ollie. Ollie's the equivalent of a Gregory in Security Breach Ruin. And you know what? If you don't understand that, then stay tuned for the end of Chapter 4. But I assume most people in here have seen the end of Chapter 4. Oh, right. Dude. I know what happens if I get close. Boom! Got it! I mean, hey, I got it in. Come on. That's gotta count for something. Hey! Oh, it slows you down, right? Hello, what's up? Are you done with your nap? You've decided to lock in now? I'm gonna be honest, I like the regular design more, but Nightmare is not bad. Maybe the longest chapter was to take time was 3. For me, it was, I think 4 was probably the longest still. But that was probably just because of Giga Yarnaby taking forever. So, yeah. Ollie is we have Gregory at home, literally. I remember when Chapter 3 came out, everybody compared him to Gregory, and they were not wrong to do so. He literally is. This area is cool. I like the FNAF-esque gameplay. I forget how you do this. No, I know the mechanics. There's a way to... I believe you have to... There we go. Just grab the battery. You gotta do that. Then the night starts proper, shouldn't it? Put this out. Well, I guess technically I should do this. Technically makes the night easier. Can I... Wait, what? Try them. I already did. Okay. Spoiler: Ollie dies. Hey! Can we keep the spoilers out of chat? The game hasn't been out long enough. Okay, it's only been what, a year? I'm glad we got this drawn out explanation. Yes. Let's go. Oh, go. Thank you. Yo, this looks a lot cleaner than I remember. This display, something about it feels cleaner than when I originally played. So, yeah, these two are just blocked off at the start of the night. Oh, I hit something. This whole like I said, this whole section, like being a FNAF-esque thing, I think it's a nice mix-up from just the chases. I hope you guys can hear that too. I hope you guys enjoyed the sound of what the flare reverberating off his body, and my camera's turning. How is this still a bug? You see how my camera's tilted? This is a fake, by the way. You can tell by the extra smoke. Yeah. Wait, what's colliding? Hello? What was that? What's going on? Can we stop? Guys, it's not me. Okay, we gotta lock in. I'm sorry. I hope that's not too loud. Whoa, he's right there. We might be dead here. Oh, thank goodness he was a fake. No? Something is happening with the game, though. Okay, that was the real one. Oh, and we win. Okay. Good to know. What the heck is this sound effect? It goes away when I close that. It's something up there. That's the issue. It's gotta be. We can turn off lights now. Go. It stopped. Thank goodness. Oh my gosh. There's a rat smiling critter. Look at that. Look at I'm just so knowledgeable. I know everything about... Where do I even... I know it's not the real one. This one has to be the real one. Okay, well, I'm glad the sound effect stops. Now I can just do this. In case you guys didn't know. Fights gets a little easy when you break it like this. Unless they fix this in a patch, in which case, hey, I might die, but that's okay. Let me grab the battery on the way down here. Alright. Well, that was a little easy. You could say that. Just done as easily as it was started. Thank you, Catnap. Your fight's cool and all, but we gotta move on to 4. I gotta know, is 4 truly as good as people say? I don't know how this works. They must have it so that, like, he can't kill you when you're pulling it. And it resets his timer, maybe, or something. Because, like, why not? Why can't he kill you during this? And why was this not a fixed priority, you know? One more time and then we should be good. No, we'll do one more. Look at that. Bam! I know a lot of people had issues too. They thought that that was a cinematic, and then when they had to click, they're like, wait, I had to click there? Damn. But, you know, that sound effect, dude, oh my gosh, I'm glad they tried updating the game at least. Hopefully that was fixed. Whatever, in the patch, but, you know, that patch had its own issues, so that's okay. R.I.P. It sucks. With certain, like, low settings, you can just see where the arm of the prototype just, like, stops. It's not the most well done, I guess. I'll say that. Oh, and then this just appears here. Okay. Why not? R.I.P. Green Hand. Couldn't think of any more puzzles to do with it. Okay. No way I did the glitch. Oh my gosh, from the speedrunning days, dude. It saved a bit of time. I gotta go down one more, right? Yeah. It saved a bit of time on the descent to the elevator, yeah. Now it's just down here, which is interesting. Maybe it's because I didn't take the ride. Hey, I already plugged you in. Who is this mysterious man unplugging it? El Catnap Bozo? Yeah. It's okay, he's it's kinda how he is. He just loses L after L. I don't know why he didn't kill us. I guess he gave us one last warning. I guess he was playing with his food too, right? I think that's part of his, like, character or whatever. Wait, this is blocked off. This win is yours. Thank you, Ollie. Rip Cat, gotta take his forever nap. Hey, just wait. He's gonna get revived in Chapter 5. Trust. You know the game's 67 hours long? Well, who do you think's gonna take up 6.7 hours of those 67 hours? Now that's a lot of 6/7s. Are we good? I don't think I have to do anything else. Okay. Oh, look, and the door just mysteriously opens. How very interesting. This contraption was not here. No, it was here. I remember. This looks so interactable. I swear it wasn't this didn't look this interactable before. But yeah, no. Kissy pulls this right, like, to set us down. Wait, we could stand on that. Shoot. I'm in. Dude, I thought it'd enter a trigger, I guess. Because that wouldn't really make sense anyway. We gotta sit through this. Well, if anybody didn't know, Hour of Joy was kind of a bad event. The Hour of Joy. It's interesting looking back at how the Hour of Joy was not really a thing before the build-up to 3. Kind of like FNAF. It's like these new events are just plopped into the timeline. Which isn't a bad thing. It's not like necessarily a retcon, but like, you know, it definitely makes it feel a bit less set up than it would otherwise, and less put together. Also, this texture just wrapping over the barrel. Okay. I'm glad our games are looking professional. It's actually not that big of an issue. I think it's kind of funny, but you know. I can nitpick all I want on my streams, so I will. Poppy Cola. Dude, why does every, like, big company like Fazbear and Poppy have just, like, drinks and stuff? We got the Roxy Cola, the Poppy Cola. We need somebody to rank these. Rank the different colas of the mascot horror area. It's almost like they didn't plan things at all. That's true. They didn't. After the success of 1, they really should have sat down and planned everything out. I think they only did that after Chapter 2's success. Because everything else afterwards seems... I think they've had a plan now for a little bit, but 1 was pretty wildly successful. I'm surprised, yeah, they didn't, you know, make everything a bit more official after that point. Things change when the story continues. That's true, but, like, major beats, I think, like, major events should, like, stay the same or at least close enough to where, like, you feel comfortable setting up things in previous installments. Like, obviously, you're not going to tease every event, everything ever. But the Hour of Joy is the biggest event in the Poppy thing. You think we would have seen some teases or references to things about it in earlier places? Or at least more. Because all we know is that there was something that happened to the employees, and that's it. So maybe it was set up enough, I guess, but it does feel a little rushed, I'll say. Whoa. Kissy! Oh, they had an invisible wall. That's smart. You used to be able to just lock yourself in there, so props to them. Someone who could use a fast cola? Honestly, yeah. Honestly, dude, I haven't had the, I think they're FYE, the colas that they have there. But can I? I'm in. You've a crack there. Oh. Wonder what that was from. Maybe from Mommy? I know Mommy kidnapped Poppy, so it's very possible. Oh, there we go. So that was easy. Hey. What's happening, Kissy? Kissy! Tell me, what's going on? What's going on, Kissy? I'll save you. No, flip the lever. No. Damn. Poppy's eyes are gross. They kind of like change through the chapters, don't they? I don't think it's like a lore thing. I think it's like just an overall improvement to the texturing. But that would be kind of interesting if there was some reveal about her. Replay encounter. I like this as a button. That's cool. That was not a thing in earlier updates. All right. Well, now we move on to the final chapter. Oh boy. I'm hoping this takes about the same time, about an hour and a half. So that's the goal. Let's see if we can hit that. I don't know nearly as many bugs in this version, so there'll be no messing around with any of that this time. Unless I find something crazy. But you know, if it's anything like Chapter 3, we'll find some along the way for sure. Almost like real human eyes or something? Well, she was one of the earlier experiments. I don't think... Do we know a lot about how she came to be? I know it all has to do with, like, the poppy flower and, like, the poppy gas stuff, right? Like, something related to that. I assume we're going to get some answers regarding Poppy, you know, with the prototype in the next chapter, so I guess we'll see. The what chapter? I think I said the latest chapter. I don't know what I said. I said something that made sense as a descriptor, I think. Okay. Alright, I have things turned up a little. Let's make things a bit more cinematic. You know, don't want to ruin the experience. We'll put on bloom. Motion blur, I'm not a big fan of motion blur. Camera shake, yeah, why not? Let's make it look a little nice. On, there we go. Epic? Well, let's do high. Let's not do epic. There's no replay. Maybe because I haven't finished it. I don't know. I wonder if there's a replay encounter for this. If not, it's a step back, and I'm disappointed. When's the Ban streams? Hey, if somebody... If I got enough donations to a Ban fund, then I would use that to... Why is the FPS 60? That's okay, but... Is it capped at 60? Doesn't look like it is, but I do have to check. No, it is unlimited. Because I can usually get more than 60.
Go on ahead.
Well, whatever. This is 60 is good enough for me.
Leave Kissy behind, and I won't sacrifice our plan.
I don't know. Something looks different about you from Chapter 4. My FOV is turned up. I just realized. I'm used to, doing challenge runs and stuff. I don't really care about the aesthetic of things. More FOV is just nicer, but in this case, let's. Dude, this is abysmal. We gotta play like this. I'm sorry. The 6-7 FOV challenge, never been done before. This is abysmal. I'm sorry. This is sad. I've never played with this close FOV. How is this an option? This is, like, interestingly
But we
zoomed in.
analyze them here.
Okay.
Get to them.
Funny that after the twist, they immediately revealed that Kissy was fine. That's true as well. Yeah, I don't know why they did that, actually. I don't even remember that, TBH. I look at the Kissy death as, like, nothing now. But yeah, no, it was a cliffhanger at that point. This is so sad. I'm sorry. Wait. It's gonna be tough for me to play like this, but I want to do it. For all you 6-7ers out there. Cliffhanger, not twist? I mean, same difference, right? I understood. Good enough. Well, R.I.P. You will be remembered, surely. Their cruel kingdom. Caution red smoke. Nah, there's a lot of reading in this chapter. I remember that. Wait, which way do I go? Oh, this isn't a way. Yeah, right. It's just a cool little piece to see. Wow, the caves are so big. Hey. There you go. One does nothing still? That's so weird. Weird that they didn't change them. Whatever. To be 1 and 2. Interesting. We're also getting like 2 new hands, it looks like, in the next chapter. I wonder if we're going to lose one of our previous ones. I'm hoping it's... The flare had so much potential, but I don't think they can realize it. I kind of hope it's the flare. This at least has the cool jump boost that they've utilized nicely, but the flare has never been utilized in an interesting way. Picky Piggy, yeah, never got the focus to be the focus of anything, unfortunately. Hobby Hopscotch got a bit in this chapter though. That's nice. Approach the gap to squeeze. I'm okay. Can I jump over it? I don't know if I want to squeeze in there. No, okay. Fine, you win invisible walls, invisible collision. I give in. I relent. So many invisible walls. Why can't you go over there? I would like an in-universe reason as to why. But you know what? That's okay. Oh yeah, the red hand tutorial. Why is the red hand tutorial here? Just to teach you about burning, I guess, but whatever. Welcome back, Amnesia. I never played Amnesia or watched it. I should. I've heard. I know it's good. I'm not gonna say I've heard it's good. I know it's good. It's just I've never gotten around to it. But I probably should. Can I get all the notes? I swear there'd be a note over there. It looks like there would be. Oh, hello. Too bad you're too slow for me. No note over here either? Yeah, we definitely missed one. I see a note. Which one's that? That's gonna be like note 5 or 4. Yeah, we missed one. Okay, that's fine. This isn't a 100% run. Let's go up here. This is where we're gonna have to go eventually. Dude, hop off. Whoa! Whoa, 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 I'm getting flung. What the heck? Get down here. And they're scared off, okay. They got nerfed hard in this chapter, though. Alright. Let's go. This zoomed in FOV is killing me. Where do I even go? I just dropped down. Okay, hold up. There we go. I'm good. I think I would get along with Loaf too well and easily. See, I know two Loafs. I know the YouTuber Loaf, and I know Loaf the cat. So, although, you know what? I think both of them are pretty easy to get along with. From my experience. Golden Trio? Oh. Still no Doi's 3 kids in one body, but you wouldn't really know if you read the notes. That's true. Yeah, no, that needed to be highlighted a lot more. Did the Ollie voice actor change, by the way? I'm pretty sure it did. Or at least the delivery is definitely different from how it was presented in the previous chapter. R.I.P. Riley. You will be forgotten, probably. Hello. There we go.
It's true. It's hell. But she also hasn't seen it like I have.
Dude, it's hell, but like it's less scary than 3, probably. I would say so. Less memorably scary, at least. How many critters? Well, we just saw piles, so likely to say well into the thousands. Thousands of orphans go missing? And employees? Who cares? Clearly not the people in this universe. Damn, savage to a random 6-year-old? Well, you know, what if the 6-year-old deserved it, though? Did you think about that?
Now what's this? Do I feel something squirming its way beneath my skin?
In FNAF reference, most of you call him Loaf. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Foreign little germ. After all this time.
Hello. Oh, it shifted my camera. Okay.
But I see.
Doctor, you were so cool. Probably my favorite
Well,
part of the game that was getting built up with Harley Sawyer. I remember hearing him in Project Playtime. And he got the worst experience of any character except for Pianosaurus. And both of them were in Chapter 4, so... Chapter 4, I'm sorry, but you just did not hit it.
shadows here that will be of use to you. Not even the ground beneath your feet is yours.
What did he do there?
Can hide. Not from me.
What did he do to us to make us fall over? That's my question always. What happened? He said not even the ground beneath your feet, but what does that mean? Because there's still ground there. And we crashed. Did he just crash us into something? Is that it? If so, that's not, you know, giving, like, not even the ground beneath your feet. Unless it's like it knocked us off our feet, I guess. Still, it's not as clever as you think, Harley. I'm sorry. Nope, because they're part of a gifted program. There's multiple excuses for them to be gone. I'm sorry, but Mio, I don't think there's any way to logically explain it, surely. Like, come on. Like I said, there's thousands of these bodies. There's no way. I refuse to believe. Like, but the thing, like, maybe spread out, but they would all be connected to to Playtime Co. So unless there was, like, actual proper investigations, and that's why it's no longer a place. But it seems like it's no longer a place because of the Hour of Joy. You know, that's the whole thing, is that's where the employees are gone. Can't open this? Oh, okay. Oh, they all have the E to interact. Where am I going? I see. Really? You guys don't care now, huh? What? What? Wait, what? Okay. There's cope evidence that he survived. Even if he survived, they killed a lot of his aura off in this chapter. Like, don't get me wrong, I would still love him as a character if they did him right. Maybe in a spin-off or something, they actually gave him a proper, like, presence. That is a spin-off I'd love to see. But, like, in the main line, it's just cooked already. I'm sorry. Hire me, mob. Hire anybody else, mob, to finish Sawyer's story in a better way. Like, oh my gosh. Federal government would be all over the factory. Yeah, realistically, exactly. Just doesn't make sense. Close doors to stop Chris from pursuing that. That's not a mechanic though in the game. I swear. Fight with Joy. Makes Joy sound like a character. You know, or fight with Joy, right? Like, oh, look at that. That one burns up. That's just the food, though. That's already dead. A dead one. Oh, you can just climb the dead bodies. Okay, well, I'm glad that's an option, I guess. Where do we go? One of these open. Oh. So I see. Let's go. Do you think the prototype will be an antagonistic force? Like, we'll fight the prototype, but he's done nothing but help us overcome the obstacles he put in place. Yeah, well, in the chapter, I mean, like you said, there's gonna be a fight. I think he'll be a... I think he has a... Does he have a purpose for us? Is that what we think? Like, there's a he has us down here to do something for him, probably. So whenever we betray that is when, you know, the mask comes off. Not that the mask was on a lot anyway, but he's just gonna go full antagonistic, you know, force. That's my reading of it. And it starts with a bell ringing. Oh yeah, that's true. I remember that. Also, Limon. We're gonna try to carry him around. I'm pretty sure it's a speedrun to do so. So let's try it. Let's make it a little more exciting. The 67 FOV Limon % run. I think I can drop this. Not that it matters, we just need the flare for this. And to close. Oh, the closed doors is a mechanic in this section, I guess. That's true, actually. I forgot about that. It's in one section, guys, okay. Door mechanic only exists in the encounter? Yep. Yep, I just recognized that. I forgot about this, TBH. It's a little... It's not easy, per se, but it's a little unmemorable. Let's drop Limon, actually, because then I can grab these doors. Whoa, I missed. I wonder if it's easier to dodge, almost. It doesn't seem easier to dodge. Can I just shoot you? Just let me shoot you. The shooting feels a lot less efficient in this game, in this what's it called, chapter. I don't know why. Something about it just doesn't hit as hard as the previous chapters, and I have no idea as to why. Get rabbit. Close. Dude, none of the doors nearby are opening. It's only the far away ones. This music's kind of good. It's a little generic. You know what? That's one thing FNAF's always had. Good music. Poppy's music, hit or miss, and it's honestly more background than anything. It doesn't stand on its own. FNAF's, dude. FNAF's is just good. It's just the way it is. Oh, shut you. Shut you. I'm kind of low. Can we, Baba Chops, can we chill? I don't know your name. Shark something. Shark Steve. You know, one of those names. Something like Shark Steve. Shark Steve might be better than whatever name it actually is. Who knows? Well, we did it.
Thank you.
The rat, you killed him? Nah, don't worry. My flares, they just run off. They're super ineffective, bro. I wish these flares actually did something. Set him ablaze. Come on. Give him some punch. Under Ollie when it's first died, I don't want you to die, so I'm gonna help you. Yeah. How do you pronounce that? Tuli? Like ratatouille? Ratatouille? Is that it, Tui? That must be it. Something like that. Hey, Yarnaby. Oh, I remember this. This is such a funny little, like, puzzle. 3, 2, 5, 5. Oh, man, I almost thought I hit the 8 by accident. Where do I go here? I think I should go back down. Or, no, it opens this? Maybe? Aha! I remember some things. Maggie Mako is the shark. Okay, that's better than Shark Steve. Shark Steve was a little too on the nose. Maggie Mako, I can get behind that. That's a good name. Hello, can we, I might only need the 2 off, but just to be safe. Limon. Limon? Not gonna lie, Limon, you are definitely second priority for sure.
Hear me? Too much interference. Make your way to
I thought you could grab that one.
Doctor.
Dude, thanks for the static cutout. I couldn't quite hear you there, but that's okay, I guess. Remember, there's a big tape in there, like an important tape, and you gotta do this, like, it's one of the cooler tapes, because you have to do this puzzle where, like, you gotta find the matching. Well, I just found it. First try. I swear it's randomized or something. I swear it's not usually that easy to find it, but okay. Watched us. Are we gonna watch this? Eh. Oh, that's what during the Hour of Joy they give him the Master Hand or whatever. What's it called? It's not the Master Hand, but you know what I mean. You pulled up the wiki for the shark's name? That's honestly... I cannot blame you. How do I open this door, by the way? Is it just supposed to open? Oh. I was gonna say, surely I don't just press E on it and it opens. One of the few times we see the humans, by the way. I don't know why there's so many in this one area. But that's okay. Remarkable. 1006. Yes, the prototype. Well, these guys... They'll probably be okay, right? I'm glad there's some music with this section, though. Poppy saying catnap is the final obstacle before the doctor or whatever. That's an interesting way to put it, considering that's not true. Dude, spawning this head. Over and over on the thing. Can't believe that's still a bug. There's so many, like, minor bugs that they could fix. Headcan the prototype's mimicking the static sound? Ooh, perhaps the case, actually. That's fun. I mean, might as well, right? Might as well. I don't see why he would lose his transmission randomly here, unless, you know, just for convenience sake. But just doing the static to mess with the player, that sounds like something funny that he could do. Literally just the prototype scaring us. Exactly. Yeah, he's just messing with us. It's funny. Omni-Hand? Dude, the name, I'm sorry, it doesn't matter. Omni-Hand is such a BS addition to the game, I really don't care. Omni-Hand does nothing. Like, it's such a, like, late game addition. It has 4 charges. We use all of them by the end of the game, and yet I already know it's gonna be back in the next chapter. And it's gonna have more charges. So unless there's an in-universe way that gets explained to recharge it, I really hope the next chapter doesn't start with us just having another 4 charges. If it does, I'm not gonna be super upset, but I'm gonna be like, oh, okay, so consistency is unimportant here. Can I... Wait, am I because I'm holding Limon? No way. No way I missed it. I thought that was the thing. Aren't the toys starving? Are the corpses not just bones? It's a good... You raise a good point. Can't see. I cannot see for the life of me. I'm sorry. If it looks like I'm throwing, I'm not trying to. It's just I cannot see very well right now. And if you're wondering why... I wonder. Come on. Go. Save me! Let's go. I gotta get Limon back, though. Limon. We did it, Limon. I think. Yeah, we did. No, I did it. No, here we go. Okay, I think it just... 4 charges and no relevance. I need Omni-Hand Slander. Exactly! It's just such a weird addition when they could have added a more innovative hand to get around. They could have made the Omni-Hand something else that felt more significant. You found a bigger battery, that could be it. To recharge it, maybe. But like, even so, like, I wish the Omni-Hand was more of a thing then. Where do I go? I'm sorry. I just died randomly? Okay. Oh boy, chapter 4? Yeah. I thought I turned off the smoke. Did I not? I swear, I turned it. No? Okay, well, we lost Limon. The run is... The Limon run is cooked, unfortunately. But that's okay. We can only hope that chapter 5 will also have the Limon for us to carry around. That's it, right? We just do this. That's it. That's it, right? There's nothing else here. Oh, here. Cool. Found the next area. Oh my gosh. Cage, it's 3642. Boom. It's too easy. It's almost like I've played this game before. I imagine after 10 years they'd be decomposed. But what do I know? Yeah, I have no idea how long it takes for a body to decompose. What do I do here? Oh, I gotta press the button. My bad. I forgot the button, guys. Come on. How could I forget the button when I already entered in the code that I also have to press? Can we break the glass, by the way? Boom. Thank you. Whoa. Game is frozen? I hope the stream isn't frozen. It's not. Okay, cool. I just tabbed out of the game and we're fine, apparently. Okay, okay, Poppy. Yeah, one is taken up by the right hand. Okay. That sound effect is a little annoying. Just a little. Oh boy. You were still in the gas and never leaves, you have to avoid it. Then what does turning the valve do? What does turning the valve do then if it doesn't stop the gas, Game Slayer? Whatever. They should do what Half-Life 2 did with the gnome. I'm gonna be honest, I haven't played Half-Life 2. I have it though. I will get around to it eventually. It's another one of those things on the list. Oh yeah, like Shipwrecked. I have Shipwrecked now to play on stream at some point. 64, because I have watched videos on it in the background, but I would not know any of the puzzles. It would probably take me a little bit to figure out if I was doing it solo. Maybe might have to Google some things, although I'd probably try not to. I'd probably try to experience it as purely as possible, but I don't know. Because it is a good game. I hear good things about it, and I liked what I've seen of the game, so. Gas was angered by your impatience? What? Wow. Of course, obviously. Yeah, the gas just has a mind of its own, right? Clearly, that's what the lore is telling us. When can I expect your theory on whether Prototype and Mimic are the same character? Look, that's not a theory. That's just a fact. I'm sorry. I don't think we need the theory on that one. But yeah, no. Poppy theories, probably not a reality. Oh, that's... This one has the glass broken. Wonder who was here. Well, maybe this note will tell us. I'm curious. Oh, Pianosaurus. Never mind. I'm not even going to read that. I'm sorry, Pianosaurus. They cooked you. Hey, Doey. Alright, let's start the long cutscene. Turning the valve to use the hand scanner? How? Okay. Yeah, no, don't shoot the messenger. Hey, I'm not. But, Game Slayer, and everybody in chat, you gotta be for real. Turning the valve that's connected to the pipe that's releasing the gas doesn't stop the gas, but instead activates a separate hand scanner that, albeit is in close proximity, but is not connected to the pipe. And you have to leave the area. What? Why? In Half-Life 2, there's an achievement where you carry a gnome throughout the whole game. Poppy, yeah, Poppy totally should do that. They just have to add a carryable limon to the earlier ones, but like, come on, that would be fun. I would so do that, like a speedrun of the full limon %. Because if this is the final chapter, I would love to do like some sort of full game speedrun. Like live, obviously, you know, like attempts. I haven't gotten to do like speed run attempts on the channel, and I haven't been able to do them in a while in general too. So it would be fun to do some stuff with that. Battery? All right, I gotta swap them out, don't I? Most of these do nothing. I wonder if it would be cool if one of them just like opened a vent and killed you. Unfortunately, we can't have joy and whimsy. Did he even show up yet? Pianosaurus? No. Or who? I guess. Oh. Hey, Yarnaby. Oh, Doughy. Oh, Doughy. Thanks, Doman. Avoid detection from Yarnaby? Dude, I got you. Don't worry, Yarnaby. It's not gonna be able to do anything against me. That material is so, like, smooth. Don't shoot him. Aren't you supposed to shoot that stuff? I swear you're supposed to distract him somehow. There we go. I guess I had to hit like a trigger. There we go. Hey Yarnaby. Dude, we're so slow. What the? Why did they add stiff, super slow swings? It's like they hate maybe the swings are just too buggy, but like, come on, they could have made them work. Gas mechanics are gonna be so fun for the 3rd chapter in a row. Are they coming back? Was it in the trailer? I don't even remember. I'm not the biggest fan of them, but the mask was kind of just like, whoa. Ha! Right. My bad. My bad, Yarnaby. But, that sucks. What a fricked up dog. Hey, look. Some dogs are just different breeds than others, okay? That doesn't mean that one breed is more fricked up than the other. All dog breeds can be accepted. Although, Yarnaby, you do look a little goofy. Let's be honest. No thoughts in that brain. None at all. He like hops out here, doesn't he? Hello. Goodbye. My camera tilted? No, it's not. Thought it was. Some weird camera stuff happens when you're shimmying. I don't know. Yeah, Pianosaurus? Nah, he's coming up. Don't worry. We haven't missed him yet. I'm working on your timeline, asking other theorists odd questions. What do you think of the purpose of William's nightmare experiments? Crying child death related. I think they were after post-death. Post Cece's death for sure. And they were meant to be like sort of recreating the situations. Probably, you know, related to like remnant experimental stuff. Trying to maybe put them back together in a sense of the word. I think it could also have to do with my my idea of like you know, that the what's it called? That the bite victim was stuffed by William into the Golden Freddy suit in like the FNAF 2 times. And that's why all the weird stuff's happening with a golden suit, a spare suit, or a suit in the back, a yellow one. None of them are acting right. It's because that's when bite victim gets triggered, activated in a sense. So I think it's just related to experiments about his life. And I think Michael was a part of that. Maybe some random kids as well. Probably, I guess. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that too much, but that's my rough idea. William was being an a-hole? Yeah, that's also true. Two things can be true at the same time. Oh, but can we talk about that chase? That chase is so bad. I don't know how we went from like some of the ones in 3, 2, and 1. Especially 2 and 1 I think had the best for me. No, and Dog Day in 3. All 3 of the previous ones had a really good chase. Both the Yarnaby's chases and like all the ones in the chapter in general are just so bad in comparison. It makes me sad. They lost the sauce. I don't know. I'm hoping chapter 3 brings it back. But I'm not getting my hopes up too much in that regard. I'm not being a doomer, but that's one of the things where I'm like, man, I don't know if I could see it. Maybe. I really hope so. But the chases are kind of what got you here, so come on. I have an answer, but it's one of the things where I'm very afraid nobody's going to like it. I'll say you're close-ish. Okay, yeah. I mean, hey. I don't really hate any theories, or like, I'm not gonna say like, dude, that theory is horrible and it shouldn't be here. even if I don't believe a theory or I think it has problems, as long as nothing's directly contradictory, I mean, it's possible, for sure. It's in the realm of possibility. Weird things have happened with FNAF's lore that, you know, nobody could have predicted. Or no, a couple people did, and it was out of nowhere, so. Fair enough. Hey, as long as we're, you know, keeping new ideas flowing and hopefully getting closer to the right answer. I guess we'll never know, though, for sure. They'll just keep up the mysteries. Oh, yeah, dude. Pianosaurus, I didn't even recognize him on screen, I'm gonna be honest. He died way too quick. Doey, your introduction to the game, part of the reason why people may not like you, I know Doey's like, okay, but I feel like compared to the other villains, people don't like him as much, might be that introduction. Killing Yarnaby is such a bad way to introduce him. When, you know, Yarnaby was so hyped up, and people wanted him, and then Doey just kills him. It's like, oh. Can I pet Yarnaby's head? I tried to. He tried to kill me. You can try your best. By all means. Do your, to each their own, but I would not recommend. Pitbulls? I assume that's what you mean, Mio. I like a lot of dog breeds. I have a German Shepherd and like a... Not a Yorkshire Terrier, although we thought that's what we were getting. It's a mix of some sort. We don't really know. We never had him like tested or anything, but he's definitely a very chaotic dog. The German Shepherd also has a lot of energy, but it's channeled more towards outdoors play rather than causing chaos indoors. So it's a bit more reasonable. Hello. Oh, why is my hand taken away? Interesting. Something I've noticed, how open a lot of theories to the Michaels are having, but if you mention concept of Mrs. Afton, the hate flows in. I'm not a... Well, I was gonna say super against. That's not what I mean. I'm sure what I'm saying. I'm very cautious to Mrs. Afton because I don't think there's any indication of her relevance yet in the games. If it's totally within the realm of possibility that Scott chooses to make her relevant, but I don't think he has yet. I don't think there's enough evidence, if like any real evidence, besides the nanny bot. And the nanny bot can be used for other theories, specifically with like Edwin and the mimic stuff now. So I don't hate it, I just don't think... I think it's a much less... I don't think it's a very likely theory. I think it's one of the more out there ones. But if it ended up being the case, I wouldn't say, I wouldn't say it's the worst option that Scott could choose. If that is the case, though, I would hope that we get a game where, like, the hints are laid on a bit thicker, to be honest. Because right now, it's definitely not enough setup yet, in my opinion, for some big reveal about Mrs. Afton CEO stuff. I would have a Poppy color with Doey. I would as well if, you know, if it weren't in this scenario. Maybe if I met him in the real world somewhere, you know, we were just hanging, he could be chill. But in an intense situation like this, it might not be the best. Can I move this? Thank you. Whoa, well, okay. Tower, right. This is the combo, so it's 0, I think, because there's, or it's a 3? Yeah, 3. 3 3 0 1 2 2 1 3 0 2 1. Boop. We have what I assume is a German Shepherd Shiba Inu mix. Interesting. Shiba Inus are pretty cool. I don't know how their energy level is though, but I've seen little things of them. Oh, is this the one he threw down? Did I already get that one? Wait, I'm missing one, aren't I? Yeah. Must be upstairs as well? No. Oh, this is the one he threw down that went with that. Okay. This zoomed in POV is kind of messing me up a little. Nanny Staffbot was Ed when he was William's husband? Now, that sounds just canon to me. I don't know about you guys. Is it because these are on the wrong thing? I really thought it'd work if I put them on the wrong thing. Damn. Okay. No. Dude, this one's correct. This one needs to go here. This one needs to go here. Let's see if now they'll pull. Because I swear I have it in the right place. Maybe I just didn't pull hard enough. Maybe that was it. Shoot, I would have liked to see if I could flip them, but whatever. We'll just progress as normal. Maybe I'll do that in my free time when I just like to goof around in these games. I don't think body cam theory is true for what? Oh, Secret of the Mimic body cam? Oh, I believe in that. Yeah, I made a short theory, like what I call a mini bite theory, because it's small, on that. And I do think it's true for now. I think it's more than just an aesthetic choice, because it's a very specific design choice. Right, I don't think it's paid off yet. Counter question would be, people believe the whole Mimic would be if people believe the whole Mimic story is mostly figured out by SB and it wasn't a pivot from Burn Trap. Maybe I'm misunderstanding what you're saying. Let me think about this, because this is an interesting thing. It would be, my counter question would be, if people believe that the whole Mimic story was mostly figured out by SB and that wasn't a pivot. Well, I don't think the Mimic was a pivot from Burn Trap, if that's what you're thinking. I think the Mimic was being set up since Help Wanted. I think that's pretty clear, especially with like concept art and everything that's come out since those games came out. At the time, you could argue that when Ruined came out, I think. But at this point, I think it's... everything definitely seems like it was set up for the Mimic. It's just that security breach... I think, what was I gonna say? I think there would have been more Mimic, like, hints if Security Breach was implemented correctly. Because Security Breach was not meant to be a narrative-driven experience at first. It was meant to be, like, the survival mode experience. So there wasn't meant to be this overarching plot with Burn Trap as the final fight, right? We know he was going to be, like, a hallucination in the corners sort of thing. So I think that's an unfair comparison for the most part because of that. However, you could use that same argument with Mrs. Afton. That's true. Now that I think about it. However, if that was the case, I think we would be able to like, what is the evidence for Mrs. Afton? Is there a lot in the previous games? Because the only one I can think of is the nanny stuff. Like, with the Mimic, I think a lot of things were set in place. And you know, you couldn't realize it. And a lot of it was just attributed to Afton. Because, like, okay, this is like Afton, this is like Afton, so it's Afton. I think with CEO, we don't really have anybody else. Because I assume you're talking about Mrs. Afton CEO. Sorry, that's the thing that comes to mind when I think about, like, CEO, Mrs. Afton theories. And that she's, like, a mastermind behind it. We don't really have any other leads for the CEO because nothing is set up for the CEO. I think that's the difference, but... I agree, but a lot of people disagreed at one point. Yeah, no. That's true. But those people are just misinformed. Or, you know, they don't have all the information. Like, I personally think that if you, like, especially now if you laid it out, like, I don't think it can be disputed all that much without, like, being mildly ignorant to, like, how it looks at least. Or, you know, to all the evidence for it. Versus against it, which is just like the evidence against it is just like, oh yeah, Security Breach was bad and didn't explain that. And it's like, well, yeah, if you look at the development behind that game, it's like, no wonder. Hey, at least we got a story out of that game somehow in the mix of it all. Is the CEO being serious? Well, I think Mimic CEO is the direction that I'm going. So I don't really care which Mimic. Glitch M1, Glitch M2, or Glitch both specifically with either one. I don't really care too much. I personally lean M2, but I don't care to argue it too much, because, like, there's evidence for both cases, and I don't really think it'll matter too much. That's one thing. I don't know. I feel passionate about, like, some theories, but I don't really... Like, a lot of the big ones, it's like, I can see both sides. One of the ones that I have a tough time seeing, though, is Andrew, for sure. Andrew is the vengeful spirit. Yeah. What the? Hey, you do a lot of damage. Get out. Get out, Tui. Get out. There, thank you. There's more from AR? Divided on canon SC. Yeah. What is from AR? Because I haven't looked at Mrs. Afton stuff in a while. What? Brief, if it's easy to summarize, obviously, in a comment. If it's not, no worries. But, like, because I know there's M. Afton, but that was cut. And I don't think we can use cut stuff. That's, like, cut stuff can maybe be an indication to, what they meant to imply, but M. Afton also, I think, is more likely to be Michael. I don't think Mrs. Afton, unless it's, like, you know, some name that starts with an M as well. But that's a iffy. That's a bit too speculative for me right now. Okay. F10's probably the CEO. Very, there. I just said very like 3 times. Wow. That's definitely a strong possibility as of right now. But with no new game announced, we'll have to see what direction they go. MatPat, I think it's a little crazy. MatPat dropped the Mrs. Afton CEO theory in the timeline video, which is meant as resource. I agree with that. That probably should not have been in the timeline. If you wanted it to, yeah, be like a the way I viewed it was supposed to be like a baseline sort of like timeline, like a good timeline to follow. But I guess instead it was more of a personal like speculative timeline, which is okay. It's just not what a lot of people were expecting. I think Mrs. Afton should have been a separate theory, but that's doesn't really matter at this point.
What's going on?
Cut ending in Ruin is basically just the clock out. Oh, I didn't know that actually. I did at one point. I remember there used to be a stage that had the classic animatronics, but some people weren't sure if maybe that was placeholders for like the rock stars. But now knowing like R&D and stuff, yeah, probably it would have been, yeah, something like that. But I didn't know that was the cut ending. Maybe I gotta look back at Ruin cut content stuff. I definitely remember less about that than Security Breach. Long and short of it, someone went back to the game dev office to steal back something after Glitch Trap appeared.
For now, I'll make sure out there.
How is it? Wait, so how do we know it's prior to Vanessa's possession, though? Because Vanessa's possession was help wanted. It depends on the timeline, I guess, that you think. Was it VR and AR simultaneously? Like, which one started first? Which game happens first? You know, game. Being like, do the emails happen first? The timeline is not explained. So that's questionable. I don't know. How do we know that it's before Vanessa's possession, I guess, is the question. Because someone went back to the game dev's office to steal something after Glitch Trap appeared. So, like directly after? Because then that would be before. That's true. But then still, I don't think that points specifically to Mrs. Afton. Because that could just be anyone. Like, that means somebody else is in play. So you could argue Mrs. Afton if you combine that with the nanny. But that still doesn't directly point to Mrs. Afton over, like, other candidates. It just leaves the door open, which is too, like I said, too speculative for me, but it's not, I'm not going to discredit it, obviously, because, like, you know, I'm not going to count it out quite yet. I don't know the lore any better than anybody else who's as deep into it as me. What is this? What? That's so cool! I didn't know that was a thing. They needed more stuff like this. I know there's supposed to be side quests in this area. Like, come on, that's such a cool little... The ball just disappeared. Okay. Can I steal the ball? Oh. I thought I'd be able to grab it. I want to kick the ball in. I bet that's an achievement that they added. No Poppy Playtime lore? No, not... very basically. I'm kind of just reviewing the game to get, like... Yo, let's go. To get the rough story down. Again? Can I hit this? Oh no, it's like flat now. I wonder if that's a bug or it's always like that. Yeah, it's just like painted on. Interesting. It's like the button was just removed. Hey. Yes. Yes. Tape Girl is telling us Vanessa's only affected after collecting all her tapes. Yeah, that's true. I misread or misunderstood what was meant by, like, after Glitch Trap appeared. I think unnamed security guard. You meant directly after. Yeah, that would be beforehand. For sure. Tape Girl tells us Fazbear snuck into their offices to retrieve some old tech they sent Silver Parasol. Doesn't really imply Yeah, exactly. It leaves the door open to maybe to somebody else being in play for sure if it's before Vanessa, but it doesn't, yeah, necessarily specify Mrs. Afton. So that's my current stance on that piece of evidence for sure. But yeah, no hate towards the theory. I think it was a bit wild to throw into a full timeline video out of nowhere, but no hate towards the theory itself. Obviously, no hate towards any theory really. Mini Bite, why did you steal from her? Look, my ball disappeared. I needed a second one. Why is there so many balls? Wait, what? Look, I needed more balls, basically, is the point. And so... What the... Did that light up? And so... I saw... Why is there targets on this? Yes, you're explaining the Omni hand. I almost said Omni key because you just said key, but that's... It's not quite what we're here for. But yeah, no, Mrs. Afton I don't get to talk about a lot. It's not really a popular topic. At least amongst the people that I chat with, so... It's interesting. No, the ball's stuck! I didn't even notice. Doey, I need your help. I need you to get the ball. Doey, please. I'm begging. I'm begging you. I can't get it. It's stuck. We can't leave it alone. You're supposed to help the toys, not leave them alone. Doey, save the ball. I get a feeling Doey's not going to save the ball. Who else would it be? Why did they show up at that time? I mean, like I said, it could be anyone that either A, we don't know yet, like we weren't introduced to Edwin or anything. It could be somebody else brought from the books. It could very well have been, well, what did they take from the offices again? Hold up, I gotta remember. Old tech they sent the Silver Parasol. Could it very well be Edwin? Or if it's somebody from Fazbear Entertainment too, then it could just be generally Fazbear under the orders of somebody. And if Mimic is already in the systems in some way, or F10 is already, then it's just F10 ordering people to do it, you know? Like, there are other options for sure. Mrs. Afton works because it's one of the only named characters that is, like, in a questionable state. But it's not the only option.
That's your safest path to the no man's land.
So, I think it's possible, but it's I wouldn't say it's the leading contender based on everything we know. If Mrs. Afton gets built up in, like, new marketing and stuff for the next game, though, I will happily, change my opinion, though. I just need more Mrs. Afton presence. That's my stance on a lot of theories where it's like, I'm not against the evidence. I just need more of it. I don't think the evidence is wrong, per se, or the interpretation is wrong. It's just, it needs more.
Please, do you have any food?
But, why isn't this floated? Okay. Sure, whatever. Oh, and I get teleported, right. Interesting. Mr. Burrows, but it doesn't explain Vanessa. Harry, yeah. Well, I don't think Tails has followed that close. Like, it's followed for some stories, probably, and loosely, as a basis. We'll see if the epilogues get brought over or anything. The epilogues is one of the more likely ones, I think, to get brought over. I think also, like, Storyteller in some ways. The ones that are more connected to the Mimic, basically. But a Burroughs-esque character could totally get introduced. And I think that's equally as likely as Mrs. Afton at this point. Okay, what do I have to do here? Just go through the door, right? That puzzle's for later. Which, wait a second. Sorry, I have an apple now. You're gonna hear me eating an apple. Why is this unfixed later? That's such an interesting, like, weird thing. Who breaks the puzzle? Sodom VR is gonna reveal that Mrs. Afton's the Shadow Man. Hey, if we get any new content, Secret of the Mimic VR, I'll be happy. I'm really hoping that there is some, but I can't. I'm not gonna count my chickens before they hatch, you know? Or however the saying goes. What do I do here? Not this. Oh, Barry! Barry! Trust me, I agree. If you're disappointed the big game would go to the past, get 2 lines of dialogue. Yeah, that's true. I mean, even outside of, like, Mrs. Aft and stuff, just in general, we need more. Oh, we should have more Afton present and stuff, especially in a game like that. Like, why couldn't we have had, like, an audio log between them or something? Scott seems so picky about giving us more context and stuff surrounding them, and it's like, why? It would be so cool. Fans would love it. You don't even have to reveal that much more. Just some, like, characterization for them. Flesh out their characters a bit, Scott. Look, I know you're allergic to good writing most of the time, but come on. Lock in for Secret of the Mimic. Was that the point of 87? Well, of course. Let's swing. I gotta focus. Okay, here we go. This is a Yarnaby? Also, the door does not go all the way down. There we go. Yep, that's Yarnaby. Would you wanna be my friend? Yarnaby wanna be my friend. Prototype sabotages some tech around here after Doey leaves. Oh! Really? I'll have to look out for, like... It's just when he attacks the place, because I know at some point he attacks the place, doesn't he, or something? Or he's outside. So I guess that's when he does it. Interesting. I hear him. I hear him walking around. I think he's active now. Maybe. I hear footsteps. Wait. Where is this key? Am I blind? Probably. It's gotta be in this room. Ha! I'm blind. Boom. Goodbye, Yarnaby. Tape girl number 5 says the break-in was before Jeremy's forced possession. That's icing on the cake. Yeah, I mean, I don't think that still discounts anything else. It just leaves the door open for some other player involved, which could totally be either M1 already in some sort of control after FFPS. Could have something to do with Michael's involvement if he lived past. Like, all these are equal standing probably as Mrs. Afton. I wouldn't say any of them are more likely because we just know nothing on the CEO almost. Next to nothing, I'll say. I won't say nothing, but it's pretty close, so. Or just somebody new, like I said. Also, very possible. This way, we scan. Here is the Giga Yarnaby part. Technically, it started a little bit ago, but, you know, whatever. This was the true nightmare. I remember the strats. You shoot this through, hand through, bam. Doey never sees where the prototype is. It was literally just Cap. Really, dude. I gotta watch for that in the dialogue interactions this time. I gotta actually lock in and understand what's going on instead of just playing through the game. MCI is nothing at all. Yeah, it doesn't characterize his characters. That's true. Why IDK? Bam! Look at that. That's so much easier now that it's fixed and he's not giga buffed. David is alive and went back to work at Fazbear. That would be the funniest option, though. Would I like it? No. Would it be kind of funny? Yes. Because nobody could have predicted that. I don't think. I don't think anybody's theorized that yet. Like, really. In an honest fashion. Does that drop? This drops, right. Oh, and that. Okay. Wait, Yarnaby's here? I don't remember that. Yarnaby, I don't remember you being here. I'm sorry. I feel like he used to not be in this section. I think he used to get stuck. I said why? Hold up. I wonder if Scott characterized him because of the fan content people make. Oh. Why? Give characters to... I'm in a different fandom where we literally have to give characters to 80% of the cast. What? Like, characterizing your characters. Like, actually making them feel like living, breathing characters in the world. I feel like... Oh, hello. Should just be something that happens. It shouldn't be something that, like... Oh, I have to avoid because of the fandom. Like, come on. You're gonna upset some people, but, like... It's kind of part of writing a compelling story, I think. Is giving your characters something to work with. That much spoiling, I don't think Miss Sappin is acting alone. Well, I guess I'll stay tuned for that then. No characters the same motivations. Fiona? Question mark? Probably. That would be my prediction. Where'd I go? It's here, isn't it? Yeah. Not gonna lie, this section is definitely interesting with the Arnaby here. More stuff to do for sure. More stuff to think about. I gotta actually like plan my route a little bit more. Gotta be careful here. Eased event. Flashlight. They're here. Cool. Let me go here. Oh, cool. Bro knew. He knows. He knows! Dude! He's too loud. How does he know? He doesn't know. He doesn't know. Ding, ding, ding. I figured, yeah. Based on everything I do know about the Mrs. Afton theory, it does line up pretty well with, Fiona. Or F10 and 4, to be more specific. I guess it depends on whether or not you think Fiona's actually in there, which I think is pretty unlikely, but to each their own on that regard as well. Who knows? Guess we'll have to wait for the next installment. FNAF 1967, or I don't know. Fun to fill in the blanks. It's fun to fill in the blanks when it's wrapped around a compelling story and there's something better to hold on to. I think at a certain point there's too much mystery and it's just like it's not it. This chase also sucks, by the way. I'm sorry. Walk for a bit. At least they added this cutscene. It used to be even worse. But yeah, no. I think it's fun to fill in blank spaces, but it's not fun. But that doesn't mean you shouldn't give your characters literally nothing, like, to work with, like in terms of like canon material. Like, let the MCI be more characters than just represented by Susie, and that's it. Gregory, we need to vent. Of course we do. Why wouldn't we? Isn't it weird how William and Henry are similar and then Mrs. Afton and Fiona are shown? Yeah. Although, you know, that, once again, depends on whether or not you think Mrs. Afton, is in the games. But if under that pretense, yes, for sure. I agree. Wake up. You're okay. I saved you, don't worry. Interesting how he has, like, some heating. in him somewhere because he's cool. Something heats him from internally. I mean, he's what, warm-blooded. He's not a mammal, but you know, still warm-blooded, I guess. I don't know. That's a lot of heat, though. Rip Yarnaby, yeah. He deserved better. If any of the Mimics haunted, I think it's M2. I agree. I think M2 is haunted. I think M1 is not, and M2 is, and therein lies a difference.
And here you are, just as I expected.
Although you could argue
It appears
the reason that every copy has failed is because of the spirit, but I disagree.
Playtime had someone of such rare quality.
Wish all the MCI got their own stories like Susie did with Coming Home. Yeah. No, imagine that in an actual game, though. Like, why can't we just get like a what's called a visual novel, the MCI, like, I don't know, something in the vein of Coming Home with like the aftermath of the MCI and with the families or something. I think I was gonna call Fred and he brought up a similar idea, basically the same thing I just said, so I'm not gonna take credit for that, but like something like that would just do so much and would be so little for Scott to add. We gotta go into here. Surely I make this. Ha! Well, joke's on you. I don't even have to go in there fully. Wait, how is Mrs. Afton portrayed? I haven't seen anything besides Mike projecting his life. Yeah, no, I don't think the Immortal and the Restless is about Mrs. Afton. I think it's pretty clearly meant to parallel Mike and how he's feeling, and that's why the logbook specifically calls that out as well, to hammer that home. But I think the most if we did get characterization, it would be through the little hints in Security Breach relating to, like, you know, Mrs. Afton's CEO and what that would imply about her wanting to bring her family back together. What do I have to do again? Oh yeah, I need the battery. Hey Bobby, there we go. Oh. Then we pulled it. Then we got the hand. And then we go here and scan it.
Yes, that wouldn't surprise me.
But then Golden Freddy would have to be addressed. Dude, he could honestly, even if he could skip out if you really wanted to keep the mystery of Golden Freddy and imply nothing through it. Just skip out on him. At least give us the 4 and then, you know, do something creepy for the 5th. Like, oh, sorry, we can't show you this, you know? I don't care. You can work around Golden Freddy. Golden Freddy's not the barrier to getting a cool visual novel, character-focused piece on the MCI and, like, you know, whatever happened as a result of that. A more down-to-earth story about that situation, you know? I forget we get a new mask that actually has a cool mechanic of the O2. It plays head, shoulders, knees, and toes. I swear it didn't used to do that. That's cool. With all the Funatize, yeah, I agree. I currently think it makes more sense to be like more so related to Edwin, with like the bow tie and stuff, and Fiona as the nanny. But there is certainly still an argument to be made for Mrs. Afton. If you think that family's just straight up the what's it called? The Afton family, and there's no mimic, like, you know, connections there, or, you know, no mimic things happening to, like, you know, tie the families together or whatever. I was already here. I looped back. That's so cool. Okay, here we go. I know this is one. Because I don't remember the numbers. I think they're you could memorize them, but no. Pearl necklace? Oh, true. Is there a pearl necklace? Yeah. Like, all that stuff seems pretty direct to me. But it's certainly possible the other way. Although I think that is one of the recontextualizations of Secret of the Mimic. How do I get the... I guess I gotta take this vent down. I think my current headcanon, but I think Mrs. Afton just divorced. Oh, shit, this isn't the right way. No. Wait, where do I go? Edwin Fiona only had one child. That's why I think it's a mix of the two families. I think it's the the kids of the Aftons and the parents of the Edwins, and that's glitch both stuff. Mixing the two families, it's Afton and M2 in one body. And you know, I don't know exactly who was in that room. I don't know. There's no great answers, I don't think, right now. We don't really know, I don't think. I haven't heard a good answer yet for that. So I think that just makes the most sense with all the, like, there are a lot of connections between the parents and Edwin and Fiona, so it's gotta, I feel like there's gotta be something more there than just, oh, they look similar to Afton and Mrs. Afton. And we're not gonna elaborate more on that besides they just do. But the 3 children thing is definitely the biggest drawback to it. Oh, interesting. They have like a failsafe to make sure you don't go the wrong way. Here. Let me in there. Guess I have to power something. Hold up. Let's just search around first. Oh, that's true. Yeah, Mrs. Afton is at the head of the table too, which does also connect. Oh, I'm back here. What the heck? How does this open? I'm sorry. I'm not supposed to be here yet, I think. I think I need the code. The code is what that opens, right? Not gonna lie, the zoomed in FOV plus the mask is not helping my sense of direction. Not one bit. We don't need that. I can just jump over this, yeah. There's nothing over there, it's just like they didn't bother to check if you could, I guess, or block it. Interesting. Interesting. Mob, you should hire me. I'll fix all your issues, surely. I think somebody else is over here.
You're in good hands.
I hear somebody. It's gotta be over here.
Yes.
How many am I missing? If I can just brute force the last one, obviously. If need be. Oxygen's a little low.
But this is Blake here.
We gotta go back. We gotta go back right now. Damn. Oh good, it gives you a warning anyway. Is this the main one? No, it's not. Okay, cool. Linking the 2 families sounds like they would have similar goals. Yeah, but I think that's true, although that if you were to link them in that way, then it does nullify more of the Mrs. Afton stuff. It doesn't completely outrule it, but then it is more iffy for sure. I'll say if you're using that in 2 ways like that, to say it's both Mrs. Afton and Fiona, then I think you would also have to say that that's also Afton and Edwin in one.
Yes, I should think so, Dan.
I might die.
You're in good.
Let's see how many we have. Am I missing 1? I'm missing 2. Shoot. A Brawn and a guy in the corner. Okay. FOV being at 67 was a bad idea? Maybe. Just maybe. I might change. I don't want to change it, though. As annoying as it is, I also don't want to break the rules I've set for myself. You gotta look on the ground and stuff. Neither of them are in these test tubes. I need to stop focusing on the test tubes. Just look around. Just look at the environment, and you'll find them. There we go. Okay, the last one we can just get now. Yeah, let's just go. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes. Yes, we'll have to figure out the order. Bear with me in my FNAF tinfoil theories. Hey, I have no issues with tinfoil hat theories. I myself have certainly had a few in the past. What's the first one? The head. So 3. William probably used lethal spring locks because he thought his spring locks were so much better. Well, he's a bit of an arrogant guy, probably. You know, he thinks a bit too highly of his stuff. He's like, I'll just use the lethal ones. Who cares? My design was clearly better. 3. 2's the one we're missing. So 3 something. They changed this poster too. 3 something 1. What are you missing? Oh, you're missing your. Oh, this guy's missing a leg. So it's 3, 5, 1, 8, something. Three, 5, 1, 8, 3. Okay, well, we're gonna try this. I'm excited to hear it. Even if I don't believe it, yeah. 3, 5, 1, 8. That's good. I think that's the best approach. Even if you don't think you're gonna believe it, going in with an open mindset is something I would highly recommend. To any theory, really. There's no reason to spread hate about theories of the Freddy Fazbear game. Did I get that code right? I'm already. Surely I'm getting it right. 35180. 35187. I might have to get that last one. I don't know what the code is. Oh boy. 8. It's not gonna be 8 again, I'm pretty sure. Okay, we're gonna get that last one. I cannot figure this out at all. It is on a similar location to this one. To the Bunzo? Bunzo was over here. I don't think they'll be in the exact same spot, but we can start our search there. Wow. Immediately finds him. Okay, cool. Let's see what the number was. We probably have the order wrong. If you want a real wild theory, check out my 2 endo theory. What's the 2 endo? What is the 2 endo theory? 35189. I already tried that though, so something must be wrong then. 35198. We'll try that. Oh, there we go. Okay, well, look at that. Figured it out eventually. We got there. Didn't take too long at all. Not that way. Now we leave? This opens. Okay. And then our mask gets attacked. Not Tui again. Dude, this guy keeps showing up, man. But yeah, what is... When I hear 2 endo theory, I assume you mean mimic endos. So there being 2 mimic endos. Any purple phone fans in chat? Now that takes me back. You're not moving, by the way. I don't know why. You're like stuck. Interesting bug, but you know what? It's okay. FNAF has had worse, so I cannot complain. Where do we go? Okay. So I see. I'm trying to rush it. M1, M2 are different programs and 2 endos. Yeah, no, I've definitely heard of that one. I've discussed it with others before. I don't know if it's... Oh, that's the boss arena. Interesting. In low detail, but hey, it's the boss. I don't know how many people believe it, but it definitely makes the timeline a lot cleaner. To where my perspective now... It used to be 1 endo. But now it's just that... I think we only see 1 endo in Secret of the Mimic. I don't care if there's 1 or 2. I think for the timeline's sake, it makes... more sense to be 2, but even then the timeline's a little weird. But I don't think there's any chance we see the M1 endo in Secret of the Mimic, just because of the leg. The leg being incorrect, so same with the hand actually, I just focused more on the leg. But both of those being different from the original intent, and the blueprints, and what M1 should have, just doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense for that one to also have a replacement, and I don't think you can use the excuse of that's the assets they had at the time, because no, if that were the case, that's just misinformation, or they need to give an explanation for why they had the exact same parts replaced, which I don't think is gonna happen. I don't think we're getting that. Okay, Bubba. Wait, this guy's actually like blocking it. What the heck? That's kind of cool. Okay, well, Baba Chop's back on me. This section might actually be better now. Depends on if these guys keep blocking me. Is there any things in here? Hey, I thought I dodged you. Well, guess not. Any shrimpers? What is that? What does that even entail? Where's that going? I need this one open. What charges this one? We gotta follow this wire. Interesting, I didn't realize the wires are so tangled up. Wait, tangle? I recognize that name. Oh, it's not powered shoot, I gotta flip the thing. Damn it. Hand and, then I think that's BS, because it should have no reason to do that. That is just lazy. And I don't think that doesn't work, in the game setting. I don't think that makes sense. I gotta actually see that then, really. Hold up. I'm curious about that. That doesn't change my opinion, but I am gonna see it. David, M1 photo, Secret of the Mimic. You guys shouldn't be able to see this, but I want to. Can you tell? I can't tell from this. Hold up. Let me zoom in. Oh, it does have the hand. Never mind. Maybe the hand is part of the thing, but the leg specifically at the very least should. I don't know about the hand. Is the hand supposed to be replaced? If so, at the very least, there's no reason for the leg to be, because of specifically the line, what do you think of my legs? I just finished mine, or whatever. Speaking of legs, what do you think? I just finished mine? That, at the very least, it shouldn't have the leg. Even if the hand's replaced, for whatever reason. The hand makes no sense. Or the leg makes no sense. And I stand by that. Oh, hello. Don't attack me. There's a reason I didn't bring up the hand. It wasn't that specifically. It's because of the leg line combined with the leg itself being different. Wait, what? I'll not fall. Sleepy Moon's the dead employee. I've been swayed more recently. Not towards M1, but towards it not being the dead employee. Because the timeline is a little iffy with that as well. So I'm not super convinced on it being the dead employee. Although I wouldn't hate it. I just don't think it's as likely as I once did. My name is Edwin. I made the mimic. His hand is a pincer. Yeah. Yeah. But the leg, I stand by. The leg is more than enough proof for me. Now, where does this one go? This goes... Yep. Oh, shoot. Don't hit me one more time or I might get cooked. Gotta make sure I don't run into Baba Chops here.
I see that he doesn't eat all of you. I'd like there to be some.
Oh, this one we need to flip these. Oh man, that was a little intense. I'm glad they fixed that since day one. Day one it was not super intense. So I'm glad they fixed it up a little.
Taking the moral high road. Is that what you believe? Dear friend, let me illuminate for you an obvious truth.
The concept art is interesting. I don't think it's concept art shouldn't really be used for too much. It has very little weight, I think, in what we actually get. It's just ideas floating around. Ideas can change.
It's this little life.
But it did lead me down to reflect on my opinion about the dead employee and just realize it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. But it's still for sure a possibility. Just not my top contender. I think M2 just makes more sense for now. Really? What would it take to convince you that Sleepy Moon is not the dead employee? I'm curious. Jiggy Iggy. Like, direct, like, take off the headpiece, it's M2 or M1 or whatever. Or, like, would you need more, like, visual parallels or something? Like, maybe the costume comes back, M2 wears it again, and the lullaby starts playing, but it's, like, more broken or something? Would that be enough? Because I'm curious. Because I would say that's enough for me. Like, I think... I would say that definitely would seal the deal for sure on the debate. Probably seeing the mimic in the suit, that's fair. It's not the end of the world if it's them too. Yeah, it is cooler as the dead employee. I just don't think it makes the most sense with the evidence presented. But if we could have more cool stuff like that in FNAF, maybe Scott, you know, maybe Scott for once had a moment of self-reflection when people were like, wow, this is kind of cool, and maybe he'll do that. Even if this time it isn't the dead employee. The vibe? Yeah, that's fair. Vibe is I can see that. This area looks totally different from how it did originally. This light and stuff, what the heck? This looks so different. Man. This is definitely a bit more dramatic than it used to be. It looks better. Still gonna be anticlimactic, but it's better. I'll give it that. Here's a fun question. Who do you think Gregory is? You see, I'm a God David truther. So God David, he is just a regular kid, but similar to Vanessa, he's brainwashed, except for it's not a split thing. He's just, you know, he's more so fully under the control. He's under a more complete control, maybe because he's a kid. I don't know. Maybe it's the way he was possessed, but something like that. And now, that's just how he is. You know, nothing much more to him. He's definitely not a robot, in my opinion. I don't think with the evidence we have, I don't think a robot makes a whole lot of sense anymore. Interesting fact, that guy's like the only one of these guys that can one-shot you. Not many of them can, but he can, I think. Excuse me, guys. I'm a little lost. You might help me find my way out. There we go, thank you. Boop. Really, are they? Whoa, tried to intercept me? That's cool. Oh, I remember this one. Sorry, you're not chasing me still, are you? You're gonna lose. Whoa, is the guy back there? Why? He can't get to me, surely. This is cool, I like this. Whoa. They're not faster than me, are they? I must have not been running or something. What the heck? Hello? Dude, I didn't know they could follow you there. Dude, this is so different from how I remember it. Like, kind of a threat? Hello? Actually have to dodge a little? Hello? Chapter 4, I didn't realize you kind of improved since day 1 a little bit. Don't get me wrong, this still is not near the peak that he deserved. But it's way better than it was. What the heck? Whoa. If this was day 1, I would have been way more impressed. I don't know where I am now. I just took a vent, but okay. Oh, here we go. Wow, I made it back somehow. I like God David more than Gregbot. Agreed. I think Gregbot was a product of its time more than anything. Doesn't mean it can't work now, but I definitely think it's way... It has less standing than God David stuff. Oh. Yeah, goodbye. Let me take a bite of apple. Either way, Sleepy Moon is cooked, yeah. Maybe the costume lived on, like, partially, but it'd be damaged, if anything. Yeah, no, he deserved better than this. Kind of anticlimactic for the final thing to be one button press. And, it's still weaker. It's still weak. But it's not the worst. Shatter William. What was William shattered across? Like, what would William be shattered? I don't know what this is actually. That's just to another tape, but I don't know what where that place goes actually. I don't think I've ever been there. Maybe I'll have to look it up at some point in the future. You know, just so I have the lore. Oh, do I have this? I do. Oh, that's his hand thing. Cool. Let's get that Omni hand upgrade. Let me take it. Yeah, 4 charges. It's just a little underwhelming for the Omni hand, you know? Omni. Things that are Omni are pretty powerful. Omnipotent, almost, you know? That's the word that comes to mind. Omnipotent. Omniscient from Magic the Gathering, that card specifically. Called the Omniscient. Like, it's powerful. This hand does not give me powerful. It gives me limited charge, hand that is 4 uses that you can use throughout the thing. I don't know how this is an Omni hand. I'm sorry. Big theory I'm working on. It's not out yet. Got it. I understand. I'll be hush hush. Where do I go? Run. Really? Really? I thought that'd be the door. Wait. Wait, how did I miss this door? Am I an idiot? Perhaps. That was totally scripted. I tried letting go early, it wouldn't let me. Omni-Man? Wait, true. Wait, that's true. No way! Oh, thank goodness. I was gonna say, no way that's a thing that you can do. That's so easy.
The doctor. He's dead.
Alright.
I didn't think
Let's frickin' go. Too bad that still sucked compared to what he deserved. Did not live up to the hype, even though it was better. I'll give it that. It was better.
you got us.
Look at what they need to mimic a fraction of our mimic. Exactly. Ollie. Oh, Ollie, you're no Gregory.
Let's regroup at Safe Haven. Take stock. Talk more there.
We're like kind of close to the end already. That's good. Got like another third of the game, but this last third should be pretty quick. I know what to do. I think the longest time will be just the waiting around. There's a lot of cutscenes and stuff we got to get through. I'm hoping there's less of that in Chapter 5, but I doubt it. I prefer action, doing things. And Chapter 2 had some wait times, to be fair, but not as many as this game. Although, this game is longer, so, I don't know. Maybe it balances out pretty okay. I wonder if there's like a golden ratio to that. Well, not golden, you know, just like a ratio of gameplay to cutscenes that's like been studied to where it's like, you know, this is too much, this is the right amount to where you should be delivering your story in this amount of cutscenes for every 1 hour of gameplay or something. I don't know. That'd be interesting to know. Boxy? Boxy Boo. Boxy. I recognize you. I don't need this tape. This is just a fun little thing for a tape. Let's progress. Shall we? Venting once more. Hey, look, you guys are okay. Button still works? Nice. Yep, we have the Omni hand, and I'm riding on this cutout. Wait, why isn't it moving me? There we go. Poppy, you don't realize what this can achieve. We have movable cutouts now. Look at me, Poppy. Are you not impressed? I don't think you're impressed. Boxybu's only relevance in this chapter. That's true. He really deserved a spot, TBH. If you're gonna stop updating Project for whatever reason, at least add him to this. Come on, he deserves it.
You're here. Let's get started. Losing the doctor? It'll have gotten the prototype's attention.
Yep.
He'll be scared. He knows he's losing them,
Hello.
and the orphans are all he has.
This is goofy. This is so goofy. Why do they allow this? I guess because it's just funny. Oh, hello. And here we are. He's outside.
Ollie? You there? What's outside?
Ollie? Oh no, guys! Guys! The prototype is outside right now? I could have never predicted it.
You need to distract him, Joey. Please. Keep him away from here.
Without the generator.
I know, but he can't get in here. Not now. Just buy us some time.
Okay.
You'll have to fix the generator.
Yep, I'm on it.
Quickly. You won't have a lot of time.
But I...
Trust us, Joey. Trust me.
Doey is not liking us right now.
Get the generator working. Please.
Don't worry, I'll go with you, Doey. Don't worry, we got this. No.
Gather the others. Keep them safe. Ollie, if you
Oh,
can hear me,
I see.
work with our friend.
Let's go. I mean, this is clearly a big gambit by the prototype, right? Because the prototype is the one helping us. He doesn't have to help us. He could tell us to mess it up and we wouldn't even know.
It's just a little door on the
Yes, I have... There we go.
usually on this. Whenever you're ready, flip the breaker switch. So grab an external resistor.
Here, this one.
Now use the Omni tool to
Okay.
override the generator's chip. Pull it. Nice. Now put in a new one.
We got it.
It's done.
Let's frickin' go. Doey was the good guy. Yeah, of course. He's only been an ally this game. Why would he be a bad guy?
Thank you. Isn't nearly enough.
I think Doey can be redeemed.
From Doey. Whatever happened out there?
No word from Doey. And y'all are dancing like it's a good time. Doey is missing. Lock in, Dog Day. Look at your other guys. They're just hanging out. At least they're stuck with that smile. You're dancing. You're happy that he's gone. Why are you happy? He's pumping his fist. He's happy that Doey's gone. What the heck? Man. I didn't know a revolution was starting here. With the toys. They seem rather unhappy with Doey. I don't know about this. I don't know, man. The prototype seems to be on our side. I mean, hey, we'll see, I guess. That would be a crazy thing for Chapter 5 to do. Maybe it did a split path. Like, obviously one would be like a shorter bad ending where, you know, you side with the prototype, but that would be interesting. Well, let's hope I'm going the right way. I think I am. Because now the prototype's messed with our puzzle, I guess. I guess that's the only way this makes sense. Thank goodness he left the gears here, though. He just wanted to test our puzzling skills. Oh, wait. And I'm proving him right that I'm bad at this. Hold up. Wait, he broke one. Wait. Wait, that's kind of cool. Go. Go, I'm willing you on. Thank you. Are those clipping? I don't know. Where's the other one? Where are you, little gear? I don't think this, but like... I must be blind. I don't remember this being difficult. Wait. Hahaha. Maybe I have these on the wrong one. No, that's definitely not it. What the heck? What the hey, dude? What is this buggy puzzle? Okay. I'm taking the gear with me. Whatever. At this point, who cares? This gear, Geary or whatever we're gonna call him, he's staying with us. It's a part of the lore now. I'm sorry, it's just the way it is. Oh, and we gotta keep him through that little, whatever loading section that was. Get out of there. Oh. Interesting. Wait, they took it. No way they took it from us. No, you can't do this to me. You know how much I sacrificed? Oh, do we need anything here? I don't know. Let's go pull this instead to where it needs to go. We need to find 4 fuses. One of them's up here. Kate, come here, please. Thank you. Let's go get that. There we go. At least we'll fix our hand. Cool. Where's this put us out? I don't really want to go there. I'll go back to the caves. Whoa. So, something Mako? I already forgot. Please get out of my way, Mako. I'm sorry. Mako, you're cool. But, you're one of the better of the nightmare critters, but you're all still underutilized and not good additions to this game. I'm sorry. Wait, there's a fuel canister around here? Right, it's over there. Yeah, this is our introduction to the boss fight mechanic. Thank goodness for that. Maggie Mako, fake fan. You know what? Honestly, that's justified. I literally read the name out earlier today. And yet somehow I forgot. That is true fake fan material right there. I must admit. Let's get a red outline now, too. One, like, over here. Yeah. Okay. Time to do the big puzzle. Start the gas. Well, wait. This might not be the big puzzle. The big puzzle is when we actually have to direct the gas. But starting it up here, perhaps? No. Start the gas. That's vague. Maybe it's something up there that I'm missing. Oh, you can swing. Wait. Okay. Yeah, let's, That's okay. It's okay for you to feel that way. We gotta move this more. What about this? Is this close enough? Please, let me up. Thank you. No, we gotta move this under. I'm sorry. There we go. Goodbye. It's got to be up here. I think I remember it being up here. There we go. We can swing. Can't jump that. Can we? Oh, well, I guess I'll take that. Might as well. Gotta catch them all, or something like that. Are you in the end game? Basically, yeah. This is pretty much the very end. I'm gonna try to rush through it. Not, you know, insanely, but gonna try to not dilly-dally too much. Especially with this puzzle. I hope I remember this puzzle. Like how to do it. Gotta lift this. This first one needs to redirect into B, I think. Does it? No. I think we go A first here. But let's see. Goes here. That's wrong. I think this is it. I think we go B first. Then it goes down to here. Where then we need to lift up here to go through C. So then it goes through C. Then we need to lift up here so it goes up to A, and then A, somehow it gets to A, and then it goes back down through here, I think, maybe? So we lifted it here, which goes down to here. Maybe we need to lift this one. Yep, back in A. Which then is going to go to the end. We did it, I think. Look at that, we did it. I did it. I did it. Come on, guys. We know I did it. There must be something wrong. Maybe I need to flip this? I don't know. Seems wrong, though. It's green. That's what we want. There we go. I must have... I don't know what that was doing, but okay. Why not? Chapter 7 will have the Nightmare Critters as my antagonist. Hey, as long as they have something. Come on. If they're set up for something bigger, maybe I can justify their inclusion here. But it doesn't seem that way as of now. Run! Not the mini huggies. Oh my gosh. No, Maggie Mako, I'm sorry, I forgot your name. Yeah, that's right, back off. They can't forget who's boss around here. Who has the flare gun? That's right. It's me. Poppy Pokemon collab when? Hey. Not the most out there. Definitely not gonna happen, but not the most out there.
Prototype. I lost track of him in the tunnels. Have you seen him? Was he at the
Lost track of him in the tunnels. I guess we're near the tunnels area, so that's why he breaks the puzzle. Just so that Joey loses his track, maybe?
What's going on? I let him away, didn't I? The generator's fine. It's...
Why does that explode? After we left, did he steal the explosions and that's what it is? I think he says thanks for the explosions after this, right? Like at the end, in the ending, he's like, oh yeah, by the way, thanks for those explosions. They came in handy for, you know, some reason. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, you know. I think we know why. I expect fan art at a minimum. Oh, surely. Of the collab? There's gotta be. The red smoke. Interesting how it turned to green smoke. What did we do to it? We just added like compounds and made it... And it did something? I don't really know. Maggie. Why is Maggie the constant throughout this whole game? More than Baba Chops. What, a whole section? It's been Maggie. Is that Maggie again? Maggie Mako. You behave yourself. You're representing your whole group. Your whole... Nightmare Critters lineup. Come on. Uh-oh. R.I.P.
Sorry. I'm so...
Well, here we go. This is the true endgame. The final fight.
It was never what any of you
Prototype killing everyone in the factory for some reason? Well,
only made to hurt things.
yeah, we don't really know. I guess because they're retaliating against him. But, like, what does he want out of this? I guess more experiments, probably in the labs.
Everything hurts.
I'm not sure, actually.
Hurts back.
Do we really know the prototype's plan?
Back.
I don't think we do.
Scientists, everyone, have to. My friends. He killed my friends.
Maggie truly the underdog in this chapter? True.
It all started with you. You
Did it?
and her. It was you who ruined everything! No, that's not true. They jump-started the generator.
Yep.
They
Yep.
destroyed everything! I'll kill you!
Dude. His, like, red teeth throw me off, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know why that had to be included in the design. I get Prototype killing the employees, but did he just do this to spite Doey? Yeah, I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I don't know if we really know his plans. What did Doe even do? I don't know. Tried to be nice to the other toys? I couldn't tell ya. Clearly it was deemed too heinous by the prototype. Yeah, run. That's a little awkward that just doesn't start until he's there. Be cooler here too if you had to shoot him. Instead of it just letting go automatically. I mean, if I hadn't shot him there, it wouldn't have made a difference. Kind of wish it required more input from the player. He's not here. That's interesting. Oh, there we go. This is kind of dramatic, which is cool. We immediately run. Those guys still look goofy to this day. I don't know why they're like frozen in place. They're like frozen in like some concrete or something. I don't know. There was a tape there. I don't really care. I should have grabbed it, TBH, just to have it, but whatever. Uh-oh. Did I stop running for a second? That's a little concerning. No! That reminds me of Ruin, where Monty's about to attack you and then something falls on him. In that, it's more his fault, the sabotage. But it's Monty's fault. But in that, it's not really Doe's fault that it just collapses on him. Why are you frozen? I don't know. Also, didn't we use the Omni Hand 4 times already? Maybe I've lost count. I swear we did, though. Twice for the generator. 2 times after that or 1 time after that, and then 1 time before that to open a door. I swear. Yeah, I still have a charge. This charging thing is, like, super weird. I don't know. Alright, boss fight time. My least favorite of them all, but we'll get through it. Maybe it's better now. You made me fall down. Great. Are you happy with yourself? Where is he? It froze him? Nah. Did you get the frozen thing? I really hope you did. I'm so confused right now. Did the freeze thing not get into him? Okay, whatever. I guess we go down to the next floor. Because for whatever reason, it just didn't work. Dude. Okay, I have a freeze thing for you. It's stuck. So... Oh, of course it got sucked up. And I missed it. Cool. Okay, well, we're at the bottom floor. We'll have to work our way back up. Suboptimal for sure, but we'll make it work. Pull. Yep, let's get a head start. Let's just try to make this faster, huh? This walking up. We're going to try to go back from the top again, I think. I think I'm just going to spend... Does this put us at the top? No, we got to go to the top, I think. Yeah, okay. While he's doing this attack, we're going to make our way back up. No, this only brings me down. Wait. Nah, I need the way back up. I'm sorry. Where'd he go? He was right on me. Dude, why are you up there? There we go. I remember this bug. Look at that. Just saving us some time. Saving us some headache. Thank you, Doey. Surely you're in that. Boom. Even if barely, he was in it. Let's frickin' go. We gotta get into that one, don't we? Or something? We gotta find a way back up here. This one still has one. Whoa, I'm getting caught and stuff. Shoot. We gotta get indoors. Surely it doesn't hit me here. Yep. Yep, okay, got one in him. Wait, don't hit the gas can. Okay, cool. He missed! No way he missed. That's so funny, I didn't know he could miss. Okay, well we have one. Perfect. Well, I didn't mean to hit that one, but whatever. Is that it? It only takes 3? Oh. Okay, where do we go now? I jumped down, but down might not be the correct way there. That was so easy. Already at the end of the game? Yep. About to wrap up stream after this. It's been a pretty good long stream. I just need to figure out my way up. That's down. But, yep, that was pretty chill. This boss fight is definitely the worst of the 4, in my opinion. Of the main ones, like the finale ones. In the series. But it's whatever. I just need to find my way up. Where the heck is this? How to get back up, please. We'll try this way. Doey deserved better. Doey and the Doctor deserved better. They probably should have been like separate chapters or something. That's how I feel. But in terms of boss fight specifically, yeah. Does this go up, please? Here we go. Found it. Oh, there we go. Well, let's do the cutscene.
You and Poppy. It's all
Yeah, okay.
your fault.
Sure, man.
Want to kill you. Kill everyone who hurts me.
Boom. R.I.P. It's time for you to meet your maker. Unfortunately. Wait. I was too late. I was taking a bite to eat. Come on. You can do this? Unfortunately not. Apparently. Multitasking? Not the way to go. Doey lost everything, which is kind of mid. Yeah. Doey, his, like, unique Play-Doh stuff should have been played with more. I don't know how, but, like, it was used beforehand, but in his boss fight. There could have been more done with that, I feel like.
All your fault.
I don't know why, just into his mechanics. The boss fight itself was just so painfully mid, it hurts. Okay, immediately going. No eating an apple. Actually, I'm going to eat one with my left hand. Boom.
Trust anyone.
Goodbye.
Voices lie. You lie.
5 out of 10 ratings, not bad. Or, you know, not unfair. I think after the patches, it might be like a 6.5. Because they did up some things. But, yeah, it's still kind of not great. Definitely the ranking still goes Chapter 3, Chapter 2, Chapter 4, Chapter 1.
Sorry.
You can't put one above this, I don't think. I think it's just too small. It's just like, it's not even really an experience. If anything, it's a demo. But, yeah. That was tragic, true. His monster design is cool, but I wish they'd done more with him, like, you know, being able to change form and stuff. It's not bad, but there could have been way more done with it. You know? That could have been one of his forms or something. I don't know. Feels underutilized for how much Play-Doh is like this, you know, thing you can shape and mold into different forms. And that was only utilized like way earlier in the game. I don't know. Just my thoughts on the matter. Hello? No, I'm not stuck. I know I'm not stuck. I can't be stuck. There we go. Wasn't being pushed out of the way. Maybe you just have to hit it with your hands to make it like movable in the engine or whatever. I don't know. Fun theory, maybe he's still alive but just frozen. Yeah, I mean it seems pretty resolute, but it is possible, I guess. If anyone should be alive, it should probably be the doctor. I think the doctor deserves it more. But Dolly, if they utilize Dolly properly, I wouldn't mind it being back, but I just don't. I don't know if I trust them to do that. Just saying, I like the design. Yeah, totally fair. I like how it's like the 3 kids inside the mouth. It really hammers in that that point. Although a little confusing if you missed the context. A lot of this Wednesday might just be VHS watching and tape collection because, oh my gosh, a lot of Chapter 4 was that, unfortunately. And just like that, the mask slips. Oh my gosh, wait. Oh man. Kissy did not like that either.
Who is this?
The charade is over. The prototype.
You. What did you do with Ollie?
I'm right here, Poppy.
That's crazy.
I'll always be.
No wonder Ollie was so annoying. Of course it's the prototype.
Doctor, Catnap, Mommy and Huggy. They're all dead.
I like how he sounds like Gregory.
You have nothing now.
It
And soon,
is so weird that it's just literally Gregory. No way they didn't know how similar it was. But like,
You don't need to play at being
I don't know.
stronger than you are.
And I'm not the biggest fan of it, but it works. It's serviceable.
how much
Most
do
obvious
you know?
reveal ever, true. What if the prototype is actually Ollie?
All those years.
I don't think so. It seems
Was there
implied
ever
that
an
he replaced him. See right here.
Yes, there was. But that was
Past tense.
time ago.
As though, you know, because prototype's been around a long time. It's not like he started as Ollie. It seems instead that he killed Ollie and took his place.
Going to
You know,
find you.
gaining an in with Poppy in this group.
The few you have left, they will be dealt with.
Poor Kissy, she's cooked so much. Yeah, she's still alive in the next chapter though,
What are you
somehow.
going to do with me?
She is the true champion of these games.
I prepared it just for you. And this one, you will never want to leave.
A cage just for her. There's been a lot of imagery with the cage in the head of a Poppy doll.
Time,
I wonder why.
this entire time, you lied to me.
Only because you've kept missing the point.
What? What point?
I've taken the liberty of retrieving those explosives from
Yep.
the Foundation. Thanks for collecting those. By the way,
They weren't that tough.
I've put them to good use.
He explodes this. But didn't he also use some for the safe haven, or am I reading that wrong? I thought he was using them for that, and then like, I don't know, maybe 1 or 2 explosions for this as well, you know?
Don't you?
Sounds like how the mimic likes killing people and taking on their form. Kinda, yeah. I mean, I think he just collects voices of whomever he hears. And so he probably studied all these for a while and then just killed them. And it's like, yeah, I can just mimic him now.
Not when it can mean so much more.
Prototype. Please.
It's time to come home.
Come home. That's so weird. To the labs, I guess, where they were first created. That's gotta be what that means.
I can't go back in the case. I can't. I'm sorry.
What is it with this case? I wonder what the case, like, represents or what it does, you know? Why does he want her in the case? Just so she can't do things, I guess? I don't know. Why wouldn't anything work then? I don't know.
Don't worry, I'll find her.
As for you two,
Kissy.
try to land on your
Oh my gosh. Kissy! Dude, Kissy the goat. Really tried to save us. Don't worry, Kissy. Luckily, we have a jetpack to prevent fall damage. Which, you know, now, apparently in the latest update, they just removed it entirely, which we saw last time, but in this older version, technically, that still exists. Question mark? Yeah, let's wrap this up. After we're done with this, I'm just going to end the stream, so any last thoughts you guys want to put out there? Now's the time. And be there Wednesday for the release, which I'll be streaming later in the day, like I've said. And there may be... I may have somebody else along, one of my friends, who I usually play new releases with. And stuff like Poppy. I think we played Poppy 4 together, so, you know. It'll be a fun time. Dude, I hope they do the labs well. I really hope so.
Hi, my name is
Leif
Leif
Pierre.
Pierre. I'm the head of innovation
Yes.
here at Playtime Co.
I don't like the blue Kissy. I like how he's called the blue Kissy, as though he's the variant of Kissy. I mean, hey, I'm down to do that. We can call him Blue Kissy. But I think this reveal is good. I think this reveal is really well done. He's been built up for a while to come back, so this works really well as the end. Prototype is Elliot's daughter. Trust. I will watch. Hey, I have no idea on the theories, so you could not tell me. Thank you. When will we be streaming? What time? Today I streamed at like 5 EST. So it'll probably be a bit later than that, like 5:36-ish. It's gonna be later, unfortunately, just because that's the only time in my schedule that it works. But we're gonna try to, or we're just gonna stream it straight then. And if you don't catch it live, of course you can, you know, catch my reaction later. But I'm not gonna be spoiled, and there will be no spoilers in the live chat. But yeah, that reveal's pretty cool, and I really hope it picks up right where we left off, like the last one, and we just start, you know, Huggy starts pursuing. Like, we just go. Like, a little intro area where, like, Huggy's, like, stalking around us, trying to find us, and then we get the return of the chase, and hopefully it's really well done, unlike the ones in this chapter. So, with that said, wrong transition. Here we go. I am glad that we managed to finish that, and that's going to be it for now. Be there Wednesday if you can. All of them have it scheduled. If there's any changes, you'll see it in the community post that I put up. And thank you to everybody who's been here. Thank you for the super chat.